Morning, Chui. Morning. Chui, are you there? Morning, Joanne. Morning.
Morning, Joshua. Morning. Sorry,
Morning.
I was muted just now. Yeah, morning.
Wow.
Morning.
Nice background, huh? Nice background.
Yeah. I excuse myself first. I'll join you shortly.
Okay, sure. Hey, Joanna, when you come in that time, right, do you need to type password or not? Just to make
No,
sure. Hey,
no need.
No need
No
password.
need. I just need to fill up the. I use the link. I just need to fill up the details only.
Okay. Let me double check. All right. Okay. Morning, Cha.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You also don't need to type password, right? When you come in, no need. You need to type
Type
password.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did, right? Password need to type lah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just curious how come Joanne said no need type password. So strange one. One person say need, the other person say don't need.
Don't know.
Joshua, I also didn't need to type in password.
Oi,
Yeah.
why like that one? So strange. I already set password one.
Is Pava coming in today? Did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
remind-
Yeah, I did. Only one outsider, right? I only remind Pawa only.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the response I don't think is. I mean, even our members is not full swing. Yeah.
I will record the session so I can send them the link after that.
The registered list has a lot of people already.
No, it's repeat. Is Melvin bringing anyone because he put register 3 times on different day. In total, we have 33. If Melvin didn't bring anybody, then it's only 31. It's only 70% only.
Yeah, okay lah. I think I think anything more than 50 is okay already. Oh yeah, by the way, Ryan's gonna be late. He got some water issue he need to resolve first.
Water issue. Water issue.
House no
Water at home.
Yeah, lor.
Me also don't have water.
My side no problem. Ampang.
Yeah. He said he didn't prepare, so call him off guard lah.
Chia invited Martin and also Brenda.
Martin couldn't make it. Brenda will be coming.
Martin couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Joanna, since you also created Zoom all this while, right? Do you think you know how to enable the passcode thing? Because I already enabled one. I'm wondering just Why people don't need?
You go to your setting there and click enable though.
I
No,
already.
because I think you already set the other form. The moment we go in, we fill up the thing and then we come in already. That one is pre-registration already.
Oh. Okay.
That's why everyone is coming in without any password. If you want password, I'm not too sure how we go. Normally we don't set the one that you set.
The registration link disable, maybe okay lah. Is it?
I'm not too sure because I've never done that.
Mhm.
Because I only put down there in my setting, I will have to, everyone coming have to ask for password.
Okay. That means they have to type the meeting ID themselves, right?
No, wait, yes, they have to type the password there.
Meeting ID. I mean.
No, because if they have I'm not too sure, but because Leia Mo asked for admissions,
What's okay?
people can just come in, they type the thing, and then can come in already, right?
Then maybe I put the enable admission that one. No?
I'm not really sure. You can check with Sean Xia and see.
Yeah, tomorrow I will enable it.
Good morning, Pawa.
Mikey, okay, right?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Just follow your instruction and put the email, then start up the open screen. You press the launch blue button, then it will launch.
Sometimes it will not launch. I also don't know why. I have to refresh the link again. Even the Vibrant link that I always join, sometimes I have to refresh only can join.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning. Don't mind, I'm having my breakfast.
Sure.
My place no water.
So
Ava, good morning.
Good morning, Joanne.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for Joshua for organizing it.
Awa, good morning.
Hi,
Good
Papa.
morning, Joshua. Good morning.
Morning, Bawa.
Good morning.
So we wait for other members first. I think we will start maybe about 10-15. Let's see how is the participants first. Wait for a while.
Just need to prepare anything, start up Facebook or anything.
Facebook.
Paper, pen, and paper.
You log in your Facebook first because we will help you to create a page also. We create immediately later.
What if you already got a page?
Then we continue from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me, before I begin, let me just quickly introduce Chui E. Chui E.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, so Chui E will be Melvin's staff. She will be the main one that guide everyone regarding the Facebook today. But of course, I will start the session by introducing everyone and all those things. So I think we will start in a short while. Let's just wait for a little bit more. Okay, so let's say, okay, just chill for a while.
Good morning.
Good morning, Amanda.
Morning.
Okay, maybe like this. Let's have some ice breaking first. While waiting for others to join. Would like to just introduce everyone your name, and then what do you do, your profession, and then one thing that you are thankful today. So I start from myself first. My name is Joshua. I'm a sales performance trainer. So one thing I'm thankful today. So yesterday I have a good meet up with a few friends and also some pastor as well. So they share with me a lot of things, about God, about Jesus, and I really enjoy the fellowship, with my friends and all those things. So yeah, it's something that I'm thankful yesterday. Joey, you want to start the introduction?
Sure. Morning, everyone. My
Morning.
name is Pei, and I am a digital marketing exec. So the one thing I'm thankful for is that I have my family with me right now, and I cannot wait to spend the weekend with them. So yeah, that's what I'm thankful for.
Okay. Maybe we invite Pawa, our guest today, to share. Introduce yourself.
Hi, thank you very much, Joshua. I didn't know I'm a guest. I thought I'm a trainee. What I do is I organize treasure hunt, and what I'm thankful about maybe being able to attend this training now. I was about to attend it some time ago, and I was not sure whether I'll be able to attend the training today, but I think being able to attend the training, I think I'm thankful for that.
Okay, so I invite Cha for sharing.
Yeah, morning, I'm Chia. As you all know, I'm the lighting specialist. What I'm thankful today is that I think I'm glad that I'm very happy that Joshua and Melvin's team managed to get this training running together, because as you know, I've been speaking to all of you that I believe that online is really the way to go. And if we don't get ourselves equipped right now, by the time this thing take a big wave, I think all of us will be really left behind. So I hope that everybody will find this to be very useful, and please get yourself to be equipped. At least if you know how, the moment that you need to use it, you actually have the tools and the skills to do it already. But of course, the best is you start to do it now, lah. Okay. Thank you, Joshua and Chui, for giving us this wonderful session. You know, and what do you call it? Download all your memories to us. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Cha. Can I invite Amanda for sharing as well? So since Amanda, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm Amanda, the professional metaphysics and feng shui consultant. What I'm thankful is to be in Vibrant, to get to know a group of entrepreneurs together in this journey so that it is not so lonely. And of course, most importantly today, looking forward to the session, which we get to learn more to help ourselves and also to so-called prepare ourselves better in future. Technology is the way to go in terms of from the metaphysics point of view also. Yeah, so it's definitely make good use of the session. Thank you, Chui, again, and thank you, Joshua.
So just curious, Amanda, in the feng shui perspective, right? It does say about technology, right? It's one of the growing.
In the coming 20 years, technology is king.
King. How about education?
Education is, in a way, in supportive of technology will also be good.
Okay. Good.
Education is forever a lifelong thing. So you get what I mean? So it is needless to say.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Can I invite Joanne for sharing?
Wow, you really caught me off guard because I'm doing something else.
Oh, is it?
Red-handed.
Okay, sorry. What do you want me to share?
I mean, introduce yourself, because we have some outsider as well, ma. What do you do? And one thing that you are thankful today, appreciate.
Okay, I'm actually Joanne, and I'm actually in to premium gifts and apparels, and I've been doing it for the last 20 years. I think most of you know what is premiums and gift, yeah. I will not elaborate on that. And I would like to say thanks to Chia for putting forward this training with Joshua and also Melvin, so that all of us can actually benefit from this training on the Facebook thing. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. And thanks, Pawa, for also turning up as well for the support.
Thank you. All right, can I invite Dr. Cool for sharing? Dr. Cool. Dr. Cool, very cool today. Yeah?
Hello. No, because Yuan Bing cannot log in, so I'm trying to reply her. Hey, hi everyone. I'm Dr. Koo. I'm the Secretary Treasurer of Vibrant Chapter. Today, one thing that I'm thankful for, I'm actually very thankful that there's this training happening, because we really need to make sure we leverage on this Facebook, right? Social media to help our business now.
Okay. Yeah. All right, we have one person named Tan Ki Hok. May I know who is Tan Ki Hok?
It's Daniel Tan. That's why I was thinking about Daniel Tan.
Okay, all right. All right. Okay, Daniel, since I call up your name, would you like to share?
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, hi.
Wait, put my video on.
Hey, hi.
Yeah, Daniel Tan, sorry. My full name is Tan Ki Hok. It's the same person.
All right.
Okay, I'm a mortgage repayment consultant with PropTech. So first thing, I'd like to thank God to keep me surviving until now, despite the COVID-19, and also to thank BNI for organizing today's event. Okay, I think these are the two things I want to thank for. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, okay. So I would just like to invite everyone to turn on the video. We're going to start now. All right, so just share with us, because later we will also have the so-called practice session for you to practice. So calling Michelle, Sean, Jasmine, Elwin, to turn on your video, and we are going to start now.
Joshua, sorry I can't because I'm on my way to the hospital. My customer is actually admitted, so I need to help him. So while on the way, I also wanted to join in this. So I actually texted you already.
Okay. Oh, I didn't check. All right, thank you. All right, how about Sean?
On the way back, I'm outside. Once I'm home, then on my video.
Okay, all right. Jasmine and Elwin? Okay. All right, let me just quickly share my screen. So good morning, everyone. So I'm Joshua here today. So I just want to give you some statistic that I did some research on what social media is going forward. Okay. So let me just quickly begin with this. All right, now let's look at this screen. Are you able to check the screen? If you are able to see the screen, can you type yes in the chat group? Let me know so that I make sure everyone is here. Just say yes. All right, thank you. Okay, so out of the entire world right now, digital around the world, the total population is about 7.75 billion. So out of that, right, active social media user is 49%, and this rate is growing. So that means you just use mobile, and before mobile, of course, is internet users. Right now, worldwide, 59% still use, definitely they use internet to search. 49% they are using social media. So social media will become a very, very important thing. And so this one is the growth on growth year by year. So from January 2019 to January 2020, the social media users has grown 300 over million, which is about 9 to 10% every single year. And this rate is growing. And this is and bear in mind, this is before COVID-19. So can you now, after COVID-19, while we have a baby sound here, let me just mute everyone first. Okay, so before COVID-19, we already have an increase of 9% over active social media user. After COVID-19, definitely this number is a lot more. So this is some global e-commerce activities. 52% of the people made an online purchase via mobile device. So I want you to imagine this. So going forward, right, whether you are B2B, whether you are B2C, mobile device is a good engagement that you can use to target your client. And right now, I'm also exploring how to market my products online or education online. I'm also exploring into something called funnel. So it's something that I'm exploring into how to use mobile device and systemize everything online. And okay, let's look at what happened to Malaysia. So this is Malaysia statistic. In January 2020, out of our 32 million of population, we have 26 million. In Malaysia itself, 81% is on social media. So the statistics is just to show you confidence is that learning things into Facebook, into social media will help you to push your products to online. And this is year-on-year growth. So the active social media users before COVID-19 from April 2019 to January 2020 is 1 million users. So 1 million got how many zeros? Is 6 zeros at the back. So just a few months, there will be 1 million increase of social media users. Okay, so that is all some introduction from me. Now, I'm proud to introduce to you 3E. 3E is a partner in crime together with me since MCO. We have been introducing this training to corporate out there. And 3E has been very passionate in teaching and very friendly. So a lot of things I will check with her personally as well. So she is Melvin's staff, and she has been in this digital marketing industry since she graduated. Okay, so let me just quickly introduce to the one passionate and energetic 3E. Back to you, 3E.
Thanks for the intro, Joshua. Thank you. So again, morning everyone. Thanks for attending the session. So today's session is all about Facebook advertising. So during this session, feel free to take down notes, with a piece of paper and a pen. And also during this session, I will also provide a demo, and then I'll invite one of the participants, one of you all, to actually, set up Business Manager and all. So I'll just share my screen right now so we can just dive right in. Joshua, you need to enable screen sharing for me, please. Joshua.
Forgot to share to you. Okay, you should be able to share right now.
Right, okay, great. All right, okay. If everyone can actually see my screen right now, please type yes in the chat box so I can proceed. All right, okay, now let's go on. So in this session for today, or in this morning, we'll be having two modules. So in the first module, I will just basically introduce you what's Facebook advertising all about, why we need to use Facebook ads. And once you actually gather an idea or a concept about why we need to use Facebook ads, I will guide you on the journey of setting out your own Facebook business manager for you to actually start running your ads. So once we're done with the first module, we go deeper into the second part, which is going into your ads part of the session, which is learning how to create your ads, from identifying your objectives or your campaigns to identifying the type of audience or the budget you want to use for your ads. Not only that, towards the end of the session, we will also look into how you can access your ad performance through reporting and all in Facebook advertising. And during this whole entire session for today, not only I will do a demo, but I will invite one of you all to actually explore this business manager and ads manager with me. So I will just dive right into the first session, which is Introduction to Facebook Advertising. So what is Facebook advertising? So in its name itself, it's essentially ads or sponsored content that you see on your Facebook feed, on your Facebook mobile. And essentially how it works is that every time when you run an ad and it appears on your audience screen, once the audience click on that specific ad on the screen, Facebook will charge the advertiser based on that click. So for instance, let's just say I have an ad running for animal food, pet food. So my audience are scrolling through the screen and they see animal food, they tap on the screen and then they watch the ad. Once they tap it, Facebook ads have already charged me saying that, oh, this person has already touched your ad, here is how much we're charging you. So that's how Facebook ads work. But why do we use Facebook ads? First and foremost, on a monthly basis, there are 2 billion users. Not only that, because Facebook owns Facebook itself and Instagram, you have these options to actually promote your ads on these several platforms. So you are actually expanding even more exposure for your brand.
老公啊，佢唔食嗰個藥，我哋真係要捉佢掟佢入去咯。尋日嗰啲粉都冇食晒，今日嗰粒佢都唔食。
Sorry for that. Chui, you mute already because I mute everyone.
Yeah. Now you can hear me, right, Joshua? I'm assuming everybody can hear me. All right. Okay. Now the third reason of why we use Facebook advertising is that you can actually create your ad based on a specific goal. So for instance, let's just say you have a video and you already uploaded the video, but you want more views, more number of views of your video. In Facebook advertising, you can actually create an ad based on that specific objective, which is increasing the number of views for your video. The other reason why we use Facebook advertising is that you can go beyond your organic reach. Organic reach as in, let's just say I have a Facebook page and I only have about 100 fans on my page. If I were to use Facebook advertising, I can push my ads out beyond those 100 people on Facebook. So it could be another 100 people, it could be another 1,000 people beyond my fan base. And last but not least, Facebook advertising allows you to access insights and reports for you to measure the success of your ads. So again, 5 reasons. 2 billion monthly active users. You can actually choose to promote on a variety of platforms. You can choose the type of objectives that you want to use to create your ads. You can go beyond your organic reach. And last but not least, you can access your ads results to measure the success or to measure the performance of your ads. So before you start creating ads and start running them, you need to set up a business manager. All right. I will send you this link shortly in the chat box so we can all create it together. Anyhow, all you need to do is click on this link. And once you are brought to this, once you click on the link, you will be brought to this page. And all you need to do is click on this blue button that says create account. Once you click on this blue button, you are brought to this pop-up message whereby you have to name your business account, put in your name, your business email, and your other details. And once you click submit, you'll bring to this page.
Jay, just quick one. I want them to create the page today. So
So again, I'm going to send the link and then I will invite one of us to actually do it together.
You want to wait for them to, at least click the button and then they can follow you.
So I'm going to send the link right now.
Good.
Yeah. Just let me send the link first. And then copy and then me send it over to the chat box. All right. So if anyone, does anybody want to create this business account right now? We can do this together. Now let me try to copy and paste this link again. Yeah. All right. Would anyone want to try creating this business manager account? If yes, do share your screen.
Yeah. The business name, your account and business name, does it have to be your company name or I can put any name, funny name or what?
Preferably it should be your business name because you are promoting your business.
Okay, business name. All right.
Yeah.
Could it be our brand name?
Yes, it can be. It can be. So again, I would like to invite one of you guys to click on the link and share your screen so we can all walk through this journey together. So at least all of us would actually see how it's done in real life.
Only one question, Chu Yi. Let's say I already have my Facebook page. So can I use that? Because then if I create another account.
Yeah, so again, I will show you how it's done, but I just need one of us to click on the link and we can create the business manager. Oh, okay, Joanne is doing it.
So to answer Amanda's question, so Amanda, you can keep the existing page. No need additional page. One page will be enough.
Good.
All right, Joanne, are you on mute or are you on mute right now?
Okay.
Okay, so have you clicked on the link that I sent in the chat box?
No, not yet. So I'm supposed to go into the link is www, right?
Yeah, okay, I already sent the link inside the chat box. So you can just click onto it or you can just copy and paste.
Hold on. Bear with me because I'm not that good in all this. I need to unstop the share first and see the link.
Your page is already created, Joanne, by the way.
Yeah, I know I created.
Okay.
So, wait, you want me to do that, right?
Yeah, okay. So you have, so all you need to do is just insert.
This is
Yuan Ping went in already.
Okay.
The name you chosen for your business isn't valid.
This is Yuan Ping's, she shared already.
Okay.
It looks like they're asking to not put capital letters for the consulting there. The rest are.
Yeah.
What happens if you do not have a website?
It's okay if you do not have a website. The website is more so on the ads objective you have later on.
Yeah, because right now I'm trying to create here through this business manager here, but it doesn't seem to allow because they prompted that I have to add in.
Okay, so you can just simply add any website for now, because again, like it really depends. It's definitely alright to use any random website you want to insert, because depending on your ad's objective, you do not necessarily need to run an ad that drives people over to your website.
Yeah, what I mean is right now, after I did key in everything, but because I do not have a website, I can't submit.
But they won't allow me to submit.
Just insert any random website you can put in.
Any random website?
Any random website.
Hi, can I ask a question? I'm trying to do the same. When it asked me to enter the email, although I entered my valid email, it is prompting saying that please enter a valid email. Why is that so?
Valid email. May I see? Okay, let Yuan Ping finish her. Okay.
I can take a screenshot and put it in the chat.
Yeah, sure. Yes, please.
Question. I create a new. I create a new Facebook account, but it still went back to my old account. I have not gone to the business.
I think I should stop share. Something wrong.
Pardon? Sorry.
I create a new Facebook account. It went back. I changed my name, but it went back to my old Facebook, and I don't see the business.
So I'm assuming that you click onto the business link that I sent in the chat box, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Then it asked me, do I want to create a new account?
New account. May I see how it looks like from your end? Amanda, are you done creating your business?
No, that's why I do not know how to proceed when I click on your link.
So like I said, all I needed now was to create the business manager account. After that, I will show you how it is done.
That means mine is created,
the first step of the business manager.
So is mine done now? So I
just yours is done for now. Then after that, I will show you how to proceed next.
Okay. I do not know. That's why when I click on your link, it's already like that. That means my business.
Yeah, so that means your business manager account has already been created prior to this session.
Okay. Thank you.
Chan, can I take a look at your screen as well, please? So you can
now you went into the create account with it.
Okay, so I'm guessing you're on the right track right now?
Yes.
Okay, so anyhow, I'll just move on to the next part of the business manager. So again, let me share my screen. Okay. So now that you've actually created your business manager account, now we want to set up your business manager, as in put in how I would describe business manager is that, let's just say you have a kitchen drawer. Your kitchen drawer is an empty space. That empty space, that entire kitchen drawer with the empty space is your business manager. Now you want to put in cutleries like your fork, your spoon, your knives. Those three items are these three items that you see on my screen right now. The page, the ad account, and people. Those three items represent the cutleries in your kitchen drawer. So now, I would just dive deeper into the first part of your kitchen drawer, which is the page, or I would like to call it the spoon. So in order for you to run your ads, you need to tell Facebook ads saying that I have a page, I want to run ads for my page. But how do you let Facebook advertising know that you have a page to run? All you need to do is to add your page into your business manager. So how do I add page into my business manager? There are 3 ways to go about it. Number 1, if you already have an existing page, like let's just say Amanda already has an existing page, she already owns one, all she needs to do is just add her page into the business manager. However, if you're helping someone to run their business, their Facebook page, you can request access to add it into your business manager. Last but not least, let's just say that you are starting from ground zero. You are starting your Facebook page from scratch because you don't have an existing page at all. Then you can create page. But for now, in this session, let's just assume all of us have our own Facebook page. So all I need to do is click on add page. Once I click on add page, I just need to insert the name of my Facebook page into this search bar, and then the results will come up. I'll click on my results and add page. So Amanda, can I get you to share your screen with me so we can see how to add our page together? All right, okay. So I need you to scroll down for me, please. Okay, it looks like you already added your page to this business manager. Amanda, you're actually on mute right now.
Okay, I really do not know. I try an error click. I forgot how to do it and I do not know how to proceed.
Okay, Joanne, do you have your own Facebook page as well? Have you created your business manager account yet?
I created, but I don't seem to be able to. I only have. I've come to up this page, the same page like what Amanda have.
Okay, so okay, Amanda, can you start sharing your screen, please, so I can jump over to Joanne?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, this is what I have.
All right. Okay, great. So this is the screen that we want on our end because again, we are starting from scratch. Literally, our kitchen drawer that is our business manager is empty. So now we want to put in the cutleries inside. So on Joanne's page, she's scrolling down and can you see the section that says pages and there's no pages at all, right?
Yeah.
So Joanne, click onto business settings, click on the word go to business settings, click on it. Okay. Can you see the button that says add? Click onto it. And do you have your own page, Joanne?
I think so.
Okay,
I'm not very sure.
Okay, so click on add a page. So I need you to key in the name of your Facebook page into the search bar.
That's the worst thing to do. I really cannot remember. Okay, I think you can see here, there's the first one. Actually, how do I actually make the changes on the name that's being typed wrongly?
Okay, that one, it has to be done from the settings of your page. Now you're in the business settings of Business Manager. Have you found your business yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so once you click on the results, all you need to do is add page. And you already added your first element in your business manager already. So thank you, Joanne.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
can I invite Pawa for sharing because he's still having some issue with the email thing? Pawa, you want to share your on screen so that we can help you? Pawa? Pawa?
Yes, sure can. I'm muted.
Okay, all right.
Okay, share. And which one?
Oh, the green button, share screen, right?
Yeah. No, I've got so many screens open. I'm
okay.
For the right screen to show you all before. Where is that? Chrome. Yeah. Can you all see it now?
Yes.
See, please enter. This has been my email address for 23 years.
Okay.
He said he will send an email to.
Yeah, nothing in my inbox as well.
Nothing in your email.
In my inbox, no. I just checked. I just refreshed it as well.
How about your junk mail?
Junk mail, huh?
Because he says that they will send an email to verify it.
Yep, nothing in junk as well.
Any idea, Tree?
And then, okay, since it says the email is invalid, I will approach Facebook support on this and ask them how, because like you said that you've been using this same email for 23 years, correct, Pava?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So at this stage, even though to me your email is valid, I would suggest to approach Facebook support and get their opinion on it. So all you need to do is just go Google search Facebook support or Facebook business support, and it will lead you to their page whereby you can actually approach them and ask them a question about your email.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Could it be if I already have an existing page, could it give me the same message?
Your existing page shouldn't be a problem for your business email.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, say that my existing page, I already created a business account. Then I try to recreate again. Will it give me the same message?
Same message as in this business email invalid message?
Yeah, yeah. No, huh?
It shouldn't be, because if you are recreating another Facebook account, it shouldn't affect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Then I will check with Facebook then.
All right. Okay.
So I will stop sharing.
Yeah, yes, you may. Yes, you may. Okay. Now I may continue. I shall continue to the next part of the setup process.
Okay, before Tree, you continue, right? I just want to check on the chat box. Anyone else having any issue? Just want to make sure everyone follow through. Because we cannot address to every to ask in the chat box. Anyone having issue? If you don't have, we proceed, yeah? Okay.
One more question. Talking about the email thing, if let's say I have appointed so-called others to run ad for me, could it be possible that the company created the business page on my behalf when I give them the admin access, and the email is actually their email address? That's why I have no idea about this.
Okay. So how I put it is that whoever is running your ads on your behalf is on a separate ad account, so you won't be able to see it. But when you talk about creating a new page, I'm assuming that you have already created your own page from the very beginning.
Yes,
all these people, let's just say person A has run ads for your page, but you created your own page. So the only thing that person A only needed to do, right, was to add your Facebook page to their business manager so they can run ads for you on their business manager.
Okay, so my business manager is actually created by myself. That's why I cannot remember. That's why I have to ask you.
It's okay, it's okay.
I cannot remember that I created the business page because I do not know how to do it now. Maybe try and error. I click it and halfway got jam and stuck now.
Tree, I got one question. Okay, as you can see just now, the page that I share, I think I created 2 or 3 page with different name because the wrong spelling and things. So how can I close one of the page then?
Okay, like I said, you go to your page, not your business manager, your Facebook page. That you go to your Facebook page, go to the settings, and look for. You can actually choose to delete your page from settings itself. So once you delete it, right, it's as if that your page never existed at all.
That means there will be a button for me to delete lah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right. I shall continue to the next part of the business manager process right now. Okay. Sharing. All right. So you already added the business, the Facebook page into your business manager, now we want to add in another item that is the ad account. The reason why we have to add the ad account is that without our ad account, we can't run our ads. So how do we go about it? You just need to click on add account. And once we click onto add account, right, they will give you 3 options again. Number 1, if you already have your own ad account, you can just click add. Or if you, let's just say you are helping someone running ads on their ad account, but you want to add their ad account into your business manager, all you need to do is to request access. But since we are all new today to Facebook advertising, we only just need to focus on creating our very own ad account. All right. So after we click on this button here, you will bring me to this pop-up message whereby they will ask me to name my ad account and also choose the time zone and currency. This part is actually very important because you need to select the correct time zone and the correct currency. If you actually choose the incorrect time zone or the incorrect currency and you click next, right, you won't be able to correct your mistake. So you need to be very careful in this process. All right. So once you click next, right, they will ask you, is this used for another business or is it used for your own business? But for us, right, we are using our own ads for our own business. So all you need to do, right, is just to click on the first option, which is my business. So Amanda, can I get you to share your screen again, because I already noticed that you already have your page added into your ad, into your business manager. Is it okay, Amanda?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So I am here now.
Yes, okay. So scroll your page back up.
Okay.
Okay, so you see this section here that says add account performance, but at the bottom it says no ad accounts. So Amanda, I need you to click onto the button that says go to business settings.
Go to business setting, okay.
So once you go into business settings, it will ask you to add an ad account.
Okay.
Yeah. So click on the button add.
Add.
Yes. So what you want to do is to create your
Create
own
a new account, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Add
key in
account
the name of your ad account that you want to name, but make sure you key in the correct time zone and the correct currency.
Okay. So
if you want to change currency later on,
you cannot.
You need to create.
Cannot. That's why I have to highlight this part. You need to put in the correct time zone and currency, because once you click next, right, there's no going back. You cannot ghost on the process.
Okay. The time zone here.
Yes.
Maybe we can select US dollars, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be.
You can, but yes, you can. But they will charge you US dollars to your account.
Okay.
And then if you want to access your results, right, they will show you your money spent in USD instead of Malaysian currency.
So it's GMT 8, is it?
Yes,
So,
+8.
Oh, not minus. All these are minus. So I have to go all the way down.
I still have problem in the verify, the first page.
Verifying the page or verifying your email?
Verify my email. So it came late. My email verification just came. I click OK, but the page doesn't change.
So Asia, Hong Kong, correct?
Yes, that's right. Can you try looking for Malaysia actually?
Malaysia.
Yeah.
Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, Kuala Lumpur. Yes.
Okay. Then this one change to
Malaysian currency.
Malaysian currency is under M.
Yes, with the M.
Okay. Malaysian
Alright.
currency, correct. So next.
Yeah, click next.
So this account will be used for my business, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
Then create, yeah?
Yep. So yeah, you already created your own ad account.
Good.
Yes, okay. So this part, you can leave this alone first. You can click cancel for now, Amanda.
Okay, cancel.
All right. Chan, you said you have a problem verifying, right?
I actually verified already, but the page doesn't change.
All right.
Can I share the page with you?
Can you share your screen with me? Amanda, thank you so much for sharing your screen, by the way.
Thank you for guiding.
No problem.
How do I share with you?
You move your mouse to the bottom of your screen and look for the button that says share screen. It's in green color.
I have verified the business email already.
All right.
This screen doesn't change. So do I still wait?
Okay, can you see the that pop-up message at the top with the red little color box on the side, right? I think you may need to go to business settings.
I need to get out first, I think.
No, you don't need to get out. It's perfectly fine.
No, I have to change screen. I can't change to the screen. Let's see. Can I change? I stop sharing first.
Yeah, sure. All right, never mind. I'll go to the next part of the session.
Yeah, I will try.
Okay. So now, I'm just going to share my screen right now. So now you've already filled out your kitchen drawer that is your business manager with 2 types of cutlery. That is your page and your ad account. Now we will want to do the last part, which is adding people to your business manager. So let's just say I already have my own business manager. I already added my page. I've already added my ad account. But let's just say I'm handling other things at the meantime. I'm handling other businesses and I don't have time to run ads for my own business. So what do? I can get people to help me run ads on my behalf. How do I get people to do so for me? I have to add them into my business manager. So how do I go about it? All I need to do is to add people. Then once I click add people, I just insert their email address. The email address, it has to be the one that they use for their own Facebook account. Not their Facebook page, but for their own Facebook account, like your profile, all that stuff. And once you key in the email address, they will allow you to choose either of this business role. Employee access, give them limited access to your accounts. You give them admin access, they have full control over your business manager. So once you give them either access, right, these people that you've invited will receive an email, and once they receive the email, they can start managing your business page or your ad account. However, let's just say I'm ready, can start running my own ads. I don't need that other person to help me run it anymore. And I want to kick that person out from my business manager. How do I get that done? All I need to do is just go to my business settings and just remove that person from my business manager. So earlier, I asked you to insert the business page and the ad account. And since that person, right, has access to both of my resources, this is how it will look like. So again, I have people who are managing my pages and I have people managing my ad account. All right. So earlier, Amanda created the ad account and then she has this pop-up message, right? Amanda, can you share your screen again?
Okay.
Okay, so all you need to do right now is that, okay, so you see her screen right now. Can you see her name, Amanda Leong? You all can see, right? If she were to add people to help her manage her ad account, right? All she needs to do is to move her mouse over to the button that says add people. Amanda, can you see the button that says add people?
Add people is where?
Okay, it's on the right side of your screen. You see the word feng shui, and at the bottom you see a button that says add people.
Yes, this one, right?
Yes. So what you can do is you can look for people and then you can give them what sort of access you want for your ad account.
Then search for them, is it? This is the search button to look for their name, correct?
Okay, so that's all you need to do.
Okay.
Very easy. All right, thank you so much. You can start sharing it.
Okay.
Okay, so before we take a break during this session, I'll just go through one final step of the business manager process. All right, okay. So the last step, right, includes a Facebook pixel, but this is only applicable to those who have website. Why? I'll just give you a very good example of a Facebook pixel. So let's just say 99 sales on Shopee is coming up, correct? So let's just say you've been meaning to buy a Bluetooth speaker for your home, a Bluetooth speaker. You go onto Shopee, you search Bluetooth speaker, you look at each Bluetooth speaker that you see on your screen, you click onto each item, but you realize that, okay, I don't want to buy just yet, I'm going to wait until 99. You exit the app and then you go onto Facebook. Go onto Facebook, scroll onto your feed on your screen, then all of a sudden you see an ad by Shopee promoting their Bluetooth speaker. My question for you is, has that ever happened to you before? If it did, right, please type the word Shopee in the chat box right now. Okay, so I'm assuming that this has happened to people. So this is where Facebook Pixel comes into play. What is a Facebook Pixel? Essentially, right, it is a code that they use to track your user activity on your website. So like I said, Shopee has their code, and Shopee, right, has recognized that I am looking for Bluetooth speakers. So what do? They start targeting me and start promoting their Bluetooth speakers to me. So why does Facebook advertising use Facebook Pixel? Number one, they can see who has visited their website. Number two, once they identify who visited the website, they can start retargeting them. So for instance, they retargeted me with their Bluetooth speakers. So later on, once you already identified your website visitors, right, you can actually curate a specific type of ad that's only targeted towards them. Or let's just say Shopee has another promotion coming up for say 12/12. They can target me again because I went onto their platform for 99. All right. So this is very useful when it comes to having a website. So with using Pixel, right, like I said, Facebook Pixel may not know who you are as a person, but they all know that you have been to their website. All right. So this is how we set up a pixel. All I need to do is just go to my business settings and look for the category that says data sources. Then I click on the pixel, add my own pixel, create it, and all I need to do is to install my pixel into my website. Like I said, if you have a website and you want to install it, right, all you need to do is just send this email instructions to your website developer and they'll know how to do the rest. Okay, so now we already ended the first part of the session. I'll just give about a 2-3 minutes break before we dive deep into the ads creation part of this session. I'll just give you about 3 minutes as to take a break. So we will resume this session at 10:55. Thank you. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask right now.
You can back page just now the pixel that one. Will you be giving us a manual on that?
Okay, so I can show you how it is done right now. But again, this is only useful if you have a website. If you don't have a website, then you don't need to use it.
Yeah, I do have a website, that's why I asked.
Oh, okay. So let me show you how it is done, yeah? Let me just open up the appropriate tabs first, then I can share my screen. And then just give me one moment, yeah? Okay. So, all right, okay. Let me just share my screen right now. All right, Amanda. So all I needed to do, right, was to click onto this button here that says Business Tools. Move my mouse over to Business Settings. All right. Then once it loads, I move my mouse over to the left side of my screen, scroll down, go to Data Sources. Can you see the word pixels here, Amanda?
Yes.
Okay. Once I click onto it, right, I've already created my own pixel, but usually, let's just say for your site, you don't have a pixel yet. There'll be a message whereby they will tell you, oh, Amanda, you have not created your pixel yet. Kindly click on the button Add to create your own pixel.
Okay.
Yeah. Amanda, you want to share your screen so I can help you see as well?
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm here. So I go back to the setting. How to go back?
Okay, so you're already at settings already. So go to the left side of your screen, scroll down to Data Sources.
Data source. Oh, okay, here.
Yes.
Then
click on
pixel.
the word pixels.
Okay.
So you see here, you don't have any pixels yet. So what you want to do is to add, and then you put in the name of your pixel.
Okay. So normally what type of name people will use?
It really depends on you. Like for instance, if your website name is called Amanda Leong, then my pixel name will be Amanda Leong.
Oh, so rightfully is the website name better, correct?
I would prefer to sync the name of my pixel with the name of my website. It's easy to identify as well.
Okay. So then the website URL, correct?
But it's optional for you to insert the name actually. To insert the website link.
Why optional to
because
insert?
again, right, because once you create, right, you still need to insert the code in your website. This is just creating. You're not installing it yet. You're just creating it.
Okay, am I? So I shall put it in there, then continue.
Okay, yeah, just click continue.
Okay.
Okay, so they have you two options. If you want to further set out your pixel, you can click on the second option and then they will give you 3 methods on how to insert your pixel.
Set up pixel, is that so? Oh, continue.
So you can choose to run your business without the pixel running for now. You already created your pixel, so you have two options. You continue as usual, or you can further set up your pixel.
Okay. So
if you continue managing your pixel, right, your business, it shows that your pixel isn't running yet, isn't functioning yet, because you haven't further installed your pixel.
Okay, then let's say no need lah. If I want to install, then next time I continue with the set up the pixel now. Correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, understand now.
So Tracy, how difficult it is to do on my own rather than sending the pixel code to my developer?
Okay, so in that case, right, they will actually give you a step-by-step guide on how to insert it manually. But preferably, from experience, I will recommend not only just you, to anyone to approach your website developer to help them install.
Okay. You recommend to approach the website developer to help us install because they are more professional.
Yes, and they are the one who actually constructed your website. So they know the A to Z of your website already in terms of the back end.
Okay.
Yes.
So if we don't install, continue with this pixel, meaning that means if we put the Facebook won't drive them to our website, correct?
Facebook will still drive to your website. It's just more so on like, if you want to retarget the same people who visited, Facebook won't be able to do so because your pixel isn't active.
I see. Okay. But that also provided we have so-called provided we do an ad, then only this will come into force, correct?
But again, in order for you to fully utilize your pixel, you need to install your pixel into your website first.
Okay. Understand? Otherwise, then defeats the purpose lah.
But even if you install right now, never mind one, you can later use the Pixel one. Correct,
Correct.
no? Yeah.
Let's say I continue to set up lah for the fun, for the sake of learning lah. Okay. So I click set up now. Then.
Okay, so you see here they have 3 ways to go about it.
Okay.
For me, like I said, I always choose the last option, which is email the instructions to the web developer.
Okay, let's say I do this. Okay.
So if you know the address of the email address of your website developer, you just key into it and then you just email it to them.
Try lah.
Okay, so while you are settling that, I'm just going to respond to Michelle's question. Michelle, you're asking if there are some businesses which are restricted, right, to create ad account. There is, so like I will recommend you to go Google search Facebook ad policies. I'll type it right here in the chat box.
No, Chui, sorry, I think it's okay because I just checked my business because I actually set one business account for my business, another business. So they actually read the terms and conditions. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I saw it already.
May I know the nature of your business, Michelle?
Insurance.
Oh, okay, then it should be fine. But do take note of this. I think everyone do take note on this term, Facebook ad policies. The reason being is that not all of your ads, right, will be approved by Facebook.
Yeah.
Because, right, Facebook ad policies now are very strict. Their ad policies are constantly evolving every single day. So for example, if I were to put up an ad about weight loss, right, Facebook will instantly ban my ad because they say that I am assuming that they are assuming that I am fat shaming everybody, and that not only that, I am assuming that everybody are unhealthy. So Facebook ads policies are there for you as a form of a guideline whenever you want to run your ads. All right?
So Chui, the accounts that we created, the ads accounts, which just now Amanda have go through, put in the Malaysians and whatever dollars and things like that. So once we created that, meaning any people who like our page will be charged, or how does it go?
Okay. No, okay. So I will show you how the ads manager looks like. But let's just say if those people who like your page, right, are all organic, as in like you didn't run any page at all, but people like your page, right? Facebook ads don't charge one because you didn't run any ads. These are all organic. These are all done naturally.
So that means it's advisable for us to create the ad accounts lah, irregardless of whether we post anything in there or not. Is that so?
So like I said, for Facebook ads, right, there are different types of objectives. So let's just say if your number one objective is to get people to like your page, you can create an ad to get people to like your page.
So
this one I just send.
That's right. I will show you the different type of ad objectives that Ad Manager has for you. So you can have a clear...
Because right now, I already set up the page, yeah, but I haven't go into the process that Amanda have done. So I think most of us are also not so sure, or rather myself not so sure, as to once we created that, how does it actually work?
Okay, so I am actually I'm going into this part in this session right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because in the second module of my class, right, I will show you how to go through your ads, how to create your ads. The first part of the session was only just creating the business manager and setting it up. Now you want to actually kickstart your ads already. I'll show it to you in this session right now, the second part of the session. Okay?
Chui, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Just now I shared a screen and I went back to Facebook. It bombs out. It closed the Facebook page was closed by itself. So I have to restart the Facebook. And I type my password. It keep on telling me wrong password. So I went and changed the password, and I went in, and it comes back to this screen. I will share the screen with you. Let me see. This one. Why is it blank? This screen. It come back to this. But I already verified the email already.
Go and
you went into
Huh? I already verified the email address is correct.
Correct lah. They say good morning, why already ma? So you scroll down lah. Scroll down and add your page. Janade, you got listen or not?
It's not also like that. You just go to business setting, then you can see whatever Yi is showing us just now already.
Oh, unshare first.
I thought you're the master of all trade then.
You try and see can one. Just now I was also like that.
No lah, every time you are catching all the words, I cannot catch so fast.
Oh, then just now I saw the business setting button on the right, blue button. So you click on the button, correct? Mikey, I also saw your button, business setting button, blue color on your right side. So you click that.
Yeah, Mikey, everybody saw your buttons.
Yeah, which button? I stopped sharing with you.
Blue button, blue color.
Ayo, can see my button. Hello.
你睇紅色嗰度，紅色嗰度啊，嗰一行字啊，下邊咪有一個 Go to Business Setting 嘅，嗰個 Business Setting 嘅字係藍色噶嘛，你 click 入去，你就會睇到你 Manage Page 啊，唔係你就會睇到正話 Yi show 我哋嗰個咩 Business Setting 啊、User People Partner 嗰啲嘢咯。
Yeah, let me see. Do I share this page? Let me see. No like that lah, you bang. I share my page. Wow, I got Yan Ping to teach me lah. Okay.
Good, Jeremy Chan.
Then you repeat the step.
Yeah, so all you need to do is move your mouse over to the left side, right? Under the category that says accounts, there's pages and add account. Click like either of these buttons, right? You can already start adding your page or start creating your own ad account.
Again.
Move your mouse over to the left side.
Page, yeah. Page.
So under accounts, there are pages and add accounts. You click on any of those two options. You can start to add your page, or you can start to create your own ad account. So yeah.
Add lah. You got page already or not? Then can add lah here.
Oh, can jalan already. I thought can jalan.
So add lah. Just now you didn't click business setting ma.
I said, Jeremy, don't panic first.
Hey, that's my school name Last night I met all my classmates. I mean the younger classmates, and they keep calling my name, so I better use that.
Jeremy. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to the start. Okay, back to this.
Okay. I will just proceed to the part of the ads creation.
Actually, I asked a very interesting question. If you have 2 pixels, what will happen? That means it depends on which pixel that you use. Correct? No? From time to time.
Okay. That's a very good question. So, if you have 2 pixels running, right, it's going to be very confusing because Facebook ads, right, will not be able to recognize which pixels you're utilizing because they're 2 at the same time. So, and then also, right, I know for a fact that websites usually don't carry 2 pixels. You can only carry 1 pixel at a time.
I think why I have 2 pixels is that because I have different people manage my ad account before. I think different people that they add a different pixel. Now I have 2.
I think for you, right, I recommend you to only just stick to 1 pixel. And then once they create the ad account, right, the website will the Facebook will instantly recognize that your website has a pixel running.
You can delete one.
You can choose to remove.
How to delete?
That one, right, you have to ask your website developer, because you have to check your website developer and ask them which pixel is currently in use. When you ask them the pixel, right, ask them for the pixel code or the pixel ID. Once they identify the pixel ID, right, you check with these 2 people, okay, this pixel ID belongs to who right now?
Okay.
Identify.
Have to check with the website developer. Then That means whoever people that visited my website, it will be tracked in Facebook lah. Can say
Yes.
so, right? Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. So I'll move on to the second part of the session, which is ads buy. Okay. Everyone, this second session is I'm just going to give you a fair warning. It's a little bit intensive, but don't worry. We will go through this journey together, slow and steady. Okay. So when I want to get started on my ad buy, right, I'll just move my mouse over to Business Tools. Okay, go over to this button here. I have to look for Ads Manager. Once I click onto Ads Manager, it will bring me to this screen right now, which is necessary for you to start creating your ads. All right. So if you look here at my screen, I have my ad account name and I have this button that says create. Before I start creating my ads, I want you to take note of this. All right. Grab a paper, grab a pen, and take note of this process. The process of you creating your ads. There are 3 steps to go about it. The first step is to create your campaign. Once you create your campaign, you create your ad set. And in your ad set, right, that's where you identify who I want to target, where do I want to target, how much money do I want to put in, and how long do I want to run this ads for. So once you identify all of these factors, right, you move on to the final step of the ads creation process, which is actually doing your creatives. Your creatives are essentially your pictures, your videos, and also your caption. Okay? So again, this step is very, very essential for creating your ads. Step number 1, campaign. Step number 2, ad set. Step number 3 is ad. So I'll go back to my screen back here in my Ads Manager. So in this part here, where my mouse is over at, where my cursor is over at, the first part is my campaign.
So, sorry, where do you come to this page?
Okay, like I said, I move my mouse over to Business Tools.
Okay.
This image here.
Okay.
Under Shortcuts, they will show you the name Ads Manager.
Okay, Ads Manager. Okay.
So once you click onto it, you will be brought over to this screen here. All right, can I move on?
Can you just go back one step again? I want to look at where you.
Okay, so let's just say I go to business settings because that's where all of us add our pages and our ad account, right? Let me just go to business settings. Okay. So earlier here, let's just say I've already added my page. Okay. All I need to do is move my mouse over to Business Tools. You see here, click onto that, and under the word Shortcuts, I click onto Ads Manager.
Business setting.
So once I click onto Business Manager, I should be brought to my ad account.
Is there an easier way to remember the steps? When we go later to do it, we might not be able to, you know. Is there any like a manual or something?
Usually, okay, so what I will do is you can also click onto this button here that's is the logo of your Facebook Facebook. And once you click onto here, right, you will see your existing ad account and your existing page under this page. But for me, I don't have any at the moment. So once you click onto that Facebook logo, right, you'll be brought to this page and you can select on your ad account or your page to run or to monitor.
No, I'm just wondering about the steps that you mentioned just now.
You mean the 3-step flow, is it?
Yeah, no, the detail of each step also, even in your third step, to go here to open business account, click on this, click on that. We remember now, but 2 hours later after the class ends, when we go back, we can't picture it. Is there like a screen capture or something about
I'm assuming Joshua is recording this session right now.
I send you the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then we can go back and see in case we are stuck with it. Thank you.
No problem. All right. So I'll just proceed for now first. So for me to get started, right, on creating my ads, I have to click on this button, the green button that says create. I press on the green button, they will bring me to this pop-up message where they ask me to choose a campaign objective. All right. Let me just touch base onto what those objectives are. Okay. So there are 3 categories of campaign objectives for Facebook advertising. Number 1, there is awareness, which is essentially you want to capture people's attention. The second part of objective is consideration. So once you really capture people's attention, you want them to start thinking more about your business. You want them to start looking more info, more facts about your business. And once you get them to start thinking, we go into the third part of your objective, which is conversion, which is essentially getting these people to transform them into your actual customers, your actual purchasers. So again, 3 main types of objective: awareness, consideration, and conversion. Okay. That in each category of objectives, we have different types of objectives. So I'll just touch base into the first category, which is awareness. So for awareness, the category, there are 2 types of objectives. Number 1 is brand awareness, whereby your number 1 goal, right, is to get people to pay more attention and to also get more people to recall your ads. So let's use an example of YouTube. You know how whenever you watch a video on YouTube, you will see ads running before you can actually start playing the video, right? But let's just say one day later, you watch another video, but right before they let you play the video that you choose, right, they will ask you to take part in a survey whereby they ask you, take the following boxes below of these ads that you watched the past few days. They will give you the name of the ads, and then they'll ask you to tick. My question to you is that, has any of this ever happened to you? If it did, right, help me type YouTube in the chat box right now. Okay, so since that has happened, right, this is a form of an ad recall lift survey. So if you actually tick any of the boxes on YouTube, right, and you say, yes, I've seen this, yes, I've seen this, right, you are actually telling the brands that, like, oh, they have higher brand awareness now that you can recall their ads. So in conclusion, right, the higher the recall lift of your ads, right, the higher the brand awareness. Okay, so that is just one objective parked under awareness. The other objective that is parked under awareness is your reach. It's essentially to reach out to the most number of people possible. And so the more the number of people that has seen your ads, right, the higher your reach is. So again, it all contributes to the awareness objective for your business. Okay, so that is just the first category of campaign objective. Now we go into consideration. I'll just refresh on what consideration objective is. It's essentially to get people to start looking more in depth into your brand. Now they've already started noticing who you are, who your brand is. So for consideration, there are 6 types of objectives. Number 1 is traffic, whereby I am getting people to click on my ad and this ad will bring them to my website. So you look at this example here. If I were to click on the button that says learn more, it's highlighted in red. I do not know if you can see it. Come on. Never mind. If I were to click on this button that's highlighted in red that says learn more, it will lead me to their website. This is another example as well that you see on Instagram as well. So once I click on their ad on my social media, right, they'll lead me to their own websites. So that is the first objective that is part under consideration. Another consideration objective that Facebook has is app installs, whereby you want people to install your app on their phone. How do you do so? You run app install ads on Facebook. So again, I just click on the ad and click on the button that says install now, and they will lead me to the appropriate app store for either devices, which is Apple or Android. So this is another example as well. So you see here how it leads me to my Google Play Store after I click onto the ad. So that is a form of app install ads. Now we move on to engagement, whereby it solely focuses on getting your audience to interact with your Facebook page. So in this engagement, there are three subcategories, three sub-objectives part under engagement. Number one is event responses. So let's just say, Pava, you say you run treasure hunt, right? So let's just assume that you are having an event, like a free event for people to try this treasure hunt, and you want to create an event. So you created an event, but you want more people to know about it because your current fan base already know about it, but you want to reach out people outside your fan base. You want to reach out to more people. So how do you go about it? You can actually choose to click on this event responses as your objective to run your event as an ad. Okay. Another way to go about it is liking your page. So Joanne, let's just say your number one objective is to get people to like my page, get more people to like my page. How do I do that? All I need to do is to create an ad whereby my call to action button here that is highlighted in red is like page. So once I click on that button that says like page, I'm already one of your fans for your page. And last but not least, we have another subcategory, which is post engagement. So the word post is essentially the content, the postings that you've done for your existing page. You know, you upload your photo, you insert your caption, you already upload it. But however, you want more people to like your post, you want more people to comment, you want more people to share. This objective allows you to do that very same functions that you want your audience to do. So again, three subcategories that is part under engagement: event responses, page like, and post engagement. Another consideration objective is your messages, whereby you want people to spark a conversation with you. Like for instance, let's just say I am running a pet food brand. I have my page running already. I want people to know more about the pet food that I offer to their pet animals. So all I need to do is to run an ad with my call to action button that says send message. So once they click on that button, right, they can start asking me questions. They can start asking me for like quotations or prices or the ingredients I use for my pet animal food. So again, it's just solely focusing on creating that conversation with my business. Another one is lead generation. Lead generation is more so of collecting people's data. Data as in their name, their address, their phone number, even their email address as well. So let's assume that Joshua is running another workshop and he wants people to sign up to the workshop. So how can he get people to sign up? All he needs to do is to run a lead gen form whereby people can put in their details, put in their email address, and click submit. And all he needs to do is just follow up with them and tell them like, hey, thank you for registering. We hope to see you in the workshop. So again, this is an example that you will see on Instagram as well, whereby they will show me a form and I can put in my details in the form itself.
Someone asked, Deborah asked, is there any issue with the PDPA?
PDPA.
The Personal Data Protection Act.
Okay, so inside the lead gen form, right, you are required to put a disclaimer in the form whereby you are informing your audience, okay, this data is only used for internal use and not for any other purposes. They will ask you to insert the disclaimer when you are creating your form. So once you insert the disclaimer and you actually publish your form, right? And let's just say me as a general audience or your general target audience stumble upon the form, I will be able to see the disclaimer over there and say like, okay, this form, this information is not going to be used for anything else except for Deborah's business. Okay, so I'll just move on to the last consideration objective, which is video views. Essentially, I've already uploaded a video, but I want more video views. I want more people to watch my video. So what do? I'll just run an ad using video views as my objective. All right. So now I've already shown you the awareness objectives, the consideration objectives. Now we go to the third and final category of your campaign objectives, which is conversion. So part under conversions, there are 3 types of objectives. Number 1 is conversion, whereby you are getting people to visit your website and actually transforming them into becoming your actual customers, whereby you are asking them to make a purchase on their website. That is a form of a conversion objective. Another one is catalog sales, whereby you are only promoting a certain type of catalog or certain range of products to your target audience. So let's just say, for instance, I'm running my own pet food brand, right? I only want to promote food that is catered only to cats. So what objective do I choose? I'll choose catalog sales because I'm only promoting a certain product catalog. And last but not least is store traffic, which is essentially used to drive online traffic over to offline traffic. So let's just say I own a McDonald's. I own a McDonald's outlet in Kepong. Okay, I want people to go over to the specific outlet in Kepong. What do? I will use store traffic as my objective and target people within a certain radius of my outlet in Kepong. So that's the objective I will use.
Chui, I ask on behalf, seems like conversion and catalog sales are almost the same, right? What is the difference between these two?
Conversions, right? You are just targeting primarily your entire store. Catalog is more specific. Does that make sense? So I will use my pet brand as an example again. So catalog sales, I just focus on just cat food. But for conversions part, I will focus on my dog food, my cat food, and then other pet animal food as well.
When you say entire store means can be my whole website, right?
Yes, that's right. Okay, so in summary, there are 11 objectives. Reach and brand awareness, that is under my awareness objectives. Traffic, messages, engagement, app installs, lead generation, and video views are all part under consideration objectives. The last 3, conversion, store catalog, and store traffic, are part under conversion objectives. Okay, 11 objectives in total.
Wait, can slow down just now. Back page.
Someone asked, in Malaysia, Boleh Land, how sure the data will not be shared or abused? Sell the data for personal or self-interest? How to answer, actually?
That one.
In country.
Well, here's the thing. It's a very hard question to answer, but I think it's more so on that, like, if we are putting a disclaimer out there that we are not going to use it aside from internal use, we have to stick by it, lor. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's the price we have to pay, Tenil, by signing
it's
out.
like a leap of faith.
Yeah, that's the, you know, when you sign up Facebook, right, you willingly give all your information away, what? Because it's free, ma. Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Done.
So here's a little short quiz. This question says, Facebook offers 11 objectives for your ads. Which one of these answers below is not a Facebook ad objective? I'll give you about 30 seconds to answer.
Digital sales.
You want to put that in the chat box as well? I'll just give you 30 seconds to answer, starting now.
Digital sales, yes.
Okay.
Was it a trick question?
It's not a trick question. It's not a trick question at all. It's not a trick question at all. It's just
interested to
for
trick
you
you.
to understand that there are only 11 objectives available on Facebook. So yeah. So okay, 30 seconds are up. The correct answer is digital sales. So yeah, so good job to everybody who answered digital sales. Another question, yes. Which objective requires you to add your business locations? Okay, this question is basically telling you that I want to get people to walk over to my offline store. I've already captured people's attention online, and all I want to do now is to push them over to my offline store, my offline outlet. So which objective do I use to do so? Is it store traffic? Is it traffic, conversions, or catalog sales? Oh wow, actually all of you answered quite immediately. Good job. Yes, it is store traffic. So thank you to everyone who are paying attention. Thank you very much. Okay, so now I move my screen back over here. So these are all the 3 categories I have that's part under campaign objective, and I have each of my objectives for each category. All right. So now let's just say I want people to go over to my website. Okay. I click onto this button here. I name my campaign as Say Traffic. Okay, then I click continue. If I can move just move this away first. Continue. And click next.
Option.
All right. So now I've already selected my campaign objective. Remember this 3-step flow over here? Where is it? Remember this 3-step flow here? I already explained to you the first step. Now that I've already chosen my objective, right? I am entering the second step of the process already, which is where my screen is at right now. I am at the second step of the process, which is ad set. Now I move my screen down over to this section that says audience. So now at this stage, right, we need to identify who do I want to target? All right, where am I going to target these people at? So I'm going to use the example of my pet animal food brand. Okay, so I'll just move my mouse over here that says custom audience. Everyone, please take note of this part. In custom audience, right, it's essentially allowing you to target this specific group of people. And there are 2 ways of creating your custom audience. Number 1 is custom audience. Number 2 is lookalike audience. custom audience are essentially the people who've already known about your business, who've already interacted with your business, who already know that you exist. And all you want to do is just target the specific audience already. So for instance, I already have my own customers who have already bought from me, and I want to target them again. So all I need to do is to create my custom audience, and I have two ways to go about it. I can use my own individual resources, as in I can use my website, as in those people who visited my website. And do take note that that is where my Facebook pixel comes into play, because my Facebook pixel track those people who visited my website, and I can choose to retarget them. Alternatively, if I don't have my own resources, right, I can actually choose to use Facebook resources, as in those people who have already interacted with my Facebook page, with my brand on Facebook. I can utilize any of these sources that Facebook has. So once I click on either of these options, I can start creating my custom audience and I can start running my ads targeted to that specific group.
You select Facebook resources video, is specifically from your own video, right?
Yes. So let's just say I've uploaded a video of a cat eating my food, and I use that option video, and I select that I want to target those people who have watched my video of a cat eating my food. So the ads will only be targeted only to that specific group. Okay. Another method to create a custom audience is lookalike audience. Lookalike audience are essentially a group of people who has similar interests to your existing audience, but they just do not know that you exist. They have similar interests, they have the same things that your audience like, they just do not know that you exist, they just haven't interacted with the page. So this is where your lookalike audience comes into play. So all you need to do is just to insert your Facebook page over here, select the countries of your target audience, and you can select the size of your audience. Then once you do that, you have already created your lookalike audience, and you can start running ads targeted towards them. However, if you feel that if it's too much for you to create your custom audience or to create your own lookalike audience, you can leave this option alone, because this part, right, is completely optional. It's more so used on how you want to fully utilize your ads manager, how you want to fully utilize your target audience. Okay. Now I move on to the demographics. First and foremost is your location. So Amanda, let me ask you a question. Within Malaysia, right, is there any specific locations within Malaysia you want to target? Amanda?
Example, Klang Valley for me.
Okay, so for you it's Klang Valley. So what I will do is I will insert Kuala Lumpur. Okay, insert Kuala Lumpur. I'll just insert one more city lah, which is Petaling Jaya. Okay, I'll just assume I will just target these people in this area only. All right. So I already inserted my locations in terms of demographics. So next one is inserting the age group. So Amanda, how old is your target age group?
30 to 60.
Okay. So I'll just insert the age over here from 30 to 60. Okay. So next, not only that, Facebook also allows you to select which gender you want to target. So let's just say, Amanda, you only want to target your ads towards mothers who are very concerned about their children. So you can choose to target women only. Or if you want to target genders of both parents, you can choose to select all as well. So it really depends on who your target audience is, and you can work your way from that. So once I already identified my demographics in terms of location, age, and gender, now I want to go more in depth, as in I want to target people who have relevant interest in my business. Okay, so I'm using Amanda's business an example? Because she runs sessions for parents as well, right, Amanda?
Yeah, for my profiling for success.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Yes. So I am going to search for interests like parenthood. So I'm going to click on here, families. Here, type families. Families. So I can insert as many interests as I want. If you want to insert 50, go ahead and put 50. You want to insert 5, go ahead and put 5. Another trick you can utilize is that once you key in a couple of interests in this search bar here, right? You can move your mouse over to suggestions, whereby Facebook will suggest to you even more similar interests to your relevant target group. All right. So you can put as many as you want to further filter your target audience. So once you already inserted your interest, right, you can actually choose also what type of language that you want to target. Is it just purely English? Or do you want to target all 3 major languages, which is Malay, as well as Chinese? Okay, so once you already inserted all the necessary things under your audience, you can actually choose to save your audience. Why do I say you can choose? It's because let's just say you already created your audience, you already run your ads. Let's just say you want to run another ad, but you want to target the same group. All you need to do is just save it and you can use it again for your upcoming ads as well. All right. So now I've already shown you how to create your ads. Now I move on to the next part, which is placements. Okay, what do they mean by placements? Placement is a term that Facebook uses whereby they will show you which platform you want to display your ad. What I mean by platform is Facebook, on Instagram, and you can actually choose to display your ads onto whichever platform. So for example, I am running an ad and I only want to show my ads to people only on Instagram. In this section here, in this section over here, I can actually choose to only select Instagram as my placement. By default, what Facebook ads will do is that they will choose automatic placement for you. But earlier I said that I only want to show my ads only on Instagram. What do? I move my mouse over to manual placement. Okay, but I'll just briefly show you that there are the different types of platforms that that Facebook advertising allows you to do. Number 1 is Facebook itself. Number 2 is Instagram, because Facebook owns Instagram, so you can actually choose to run your ads onto Facebook, onto Instagram. All you need to do is just create your ads from the ads manager. Another platform is Audience Network. This Audience Network is unique in the sense whereby the ad that you see on your Facebook, right, will be reflected into other mobile apps. So for instance, I'm reading on Facebook, I scroll, then I go to my own gaming app. Okay, I go on my own gaming app, then all of a sudden I see the exact same ad that I saw on Facebook. So that is an example. That is one of the 4 placements that Facebook allows you to choose to display your ads. Last but not least is Messenger, whereby you go to your Messenger app, and then as you scroll through your messages, sometimes you will see an ad popping up onto your screen as well. So I'll just show you over here again. It's reflected in this screen. Under the word platform, I will see these 4 categories: Facebook, Instagram, Audience Network, and Messenger. I scroll down even further, and I'm going to move my mouse over to my left side. Okay. As I move my mouse down, right, do you see the image on the right side, which is the hamburger? Do you see how the images instantly change? If you can see it right, please type the word change in the chat box right now. Okay, yes. So, right, the reason why they do it for you is to let you see how your ad will look like if you were to choose either of the placement or all of the placement. So, earlier I said I only wanted to show my ads onto Instagram only. How do I do that? I'll just untick Facebook on this network and Messenger. So, only by default already, Facebook will only allow my ads to run on Instagram. Okay. So before I move, so now we touch base onto the last part of your ad set. Again, the last part of the second step process, which is my budget, which is the most important part of our session, which is how much money you want to spend and how long you want to run your ad. Okay. So I'll just touch onto this word that says budget over here. There's a box that says daily budget and there's an arrow. Once I click on this arrow, this down arrow, it will give me two options, which is either daily or lifetime budget. Okay. So everyone, take a close look right now. Do you see next to the box that says daily budget, it shows me 16 ringgit. Keep your eyes close onto it, yeah? If I were to click on the option that says lifetime budget, do you see how my money, how the amount instantly changed to 1,050 ringgit? If you can see, right, please type yes in the chat box and I will show you why is there such a difference. Okay, so I will tell you why is there such a difference by letting you know what is the difference between daily and lifetime budget. Let me go over here. Okay. So this is an explanation about this different two types of budget. Daily budget is more so on the amount of money you want to spend on a daily basis. On a daily basis for throughout the entire period of your campaign. So for instance, if I were to set my daily budget to 10 ringgit and I'm running it for 30 days, at the end of my campaign, right, I've already spent 300 ringgit in total. That is daily budget. Lifetime budget is the total amount of money I only want to spend over the period of my campaign. So for example, I only want to spend 10 ringgit throughout the entire 30 days campaign. So at the end of my 30 days, right, I only would have spent only 10 ringgit. So like I said, daily budget focuses on the amount of money I am willing to spend on a daily basis. But for lifetime, it's the total budget that I only want to spend over a period, over the duration of my campaign. Okay, if you don't understand, don't worry. I have a Q&A session at the end of this session, so you can ask me even more questions about this budgeting because it may be a little bit confusing for first timers or for beginners. All right, but because we are all new at this, I would recommend you to stick to lifetime budget. Why? Because you can actually choose to start when you want to run your ads, and you can also choose when you want to run when to stop running your ads. However, if you want to tap into daily budget, it's okay as well. Why? Because you can actually have the option to stop running, to actually set an end date to stop running your ads. If you were to switch this off, right, your ads will continuously run every single day till the end of time. All right. So I'm just going to move my mouse back to lifetime budget. Okay. So if I were to, since I already set my lifetime budget, and let's just say I only want to run it for a week. Run it for a week until, let's just say until 11th. All right. And I only want to spend, say, 100 ringgit. So at the end of my ads, I will already spend 100 ringgit over a course of 7 days. Did you know that not only you can actually set when to run your ads, you can also choose how often you want to run your ads. Okay, so how do I do that? I move my mouse over to show more options, click onto it, and under ad scheduling, it gives me the option of running my ads all the time. However, let's just say you want to only run your ads on weekdays from 12 to 8 p.m. All you need to do, right, is to move your mouse over to this part here that says edit, and then click the box that says run ads on the schedule. Once I click on run ads on the schedule, I can actually choose which time zone I want to target my ads at. I can also, once I select either of these options, I can start selecting which time of the day or which day of the week do I want to target my ads. So let's just say I only want to target on Monday only from 12 to 8. So I just highlight the appropriate times that I want to target until 8 p.m. So yeah, that's how you can utilize your budget and scheduling. So once that is sorted out, all I need to do right now is click next. And I already would have been done with my second step of the ads creation process. All right. So again, just to refresh, I've already went through the first session, which is the first part of the session of this session, which is identifying my objective, followed by creating my ad sets, whereby I've already identified who I want to target, where do I want to show my ads, as well as how long and how much money I want to put into my ads. So now we enter the third and final stage of the ads creation process, which is essentially inserting my ads creative.
Fei, before you go on, I just want to ask from the floor whether you want one person to demonstrate so that they know what they are looking at the screen, so that I make sure everyone can follow.
I will show you a proper demo after this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm just showing how it goes, then I will applying this real life method in after this part. Okay? All good? Okay. So once I've entered the third and final stage, right, they will ask me to make sure that I insert the correct Facebook page and the correct account that I want to use to promote my ads. So in order for you to create your ad, you need to identify your ad format, as in how you want to display your ads. So there are different ways of choosing how to display your ads. Number one is a carousel. A carousel is essentially having multiple images whereby you can scroll left to right, right to left. All right. So that is a form of ad format, which is essentially showing how you want your ads to look like when it appears on your audience screen. Another one is a single image, whereby you're only putting a stagnant image as your ad, just only one poster. Another one, which is a single video. For instance, you have a video on your feed right now and you want to use it to promote your business. You can utilize that video to promote it. Another one is a collection. And what I mean by collection is that it shows you a range of photos on your feed, and once you click onto it, it will lead you to another page whereby the images will be fully blown up onto your screen to create that immersive experience, to create the interactivity between you and their page. And what I mean by interactivity is that all the images, all the videos will be blown out to fit the size of your screen because you are using it on your mobile phone. And this format is only suitable for mobile devices. And what I mean by mobile devices is essentially your smartphone or your handphones. Reason being is that, like I said, it's blown up to fit the size of your screen. So that's why you don't really see this at all onto your feed if you were to go onto your desktop or onto your laptop or even on your tablet as well. They don't display this kind of ad format. So this is another example of a collection ad for Facebook and Instagram as well. And like I said, once I click onto the ad, the images that are blown up are already made to fit the size of your screen. All right. So again, there are different types of ad formats: collections, single video, single image, and a carousel. So I have a little short quiz for you now. This question asks you, which of this ad format lets you expand your story into an instant loading full screen experience? What they are asking you is that which of this ad format instantly fits the size of your screen once you tap onto it? Fits the size of your mobile screen. Which is it? I'll give you 15 seconds to answer this question, starting now. All right, yes, so the correct answer is instant experiences. So yes, so I'll just show you this same example of your instant experiences. So again, once you click on it, it will instantly be blown up to fit the size of your screen. Okay. So just to refresh again, 3 steps flow in creating your ads. First one, you need to identify your campaign objective. You need to identify your ad sets, whereby you have to identify who your target audience, your location, your placement, as in where you want to display your ads, and also how often you want to run these ads and how much you want to pay to run them. And the third step is actually inserting your creative, deciding your format, and also deciding your call to action. So for now, I will show you a proper demonstration on how to create an ad. So I am currently from Digital Ads Malaysia, which is Melvin's company. So I'm just going to use my company as an example. So I'm on my company page right now, and I want to promote this funny content that says cinema. All right, I want to boost engagement. Again, boost engagement as in I want people to like, comment, or share my post. Okay, so I'll go over to my ads manager. I click on the button create. Okay, so like I said, I want to boost engagement. All right, so I click on post engagement, and I need to make sure I identify which subcategory of my engagement objective I want to use. So for me, I want to use post engagement. Click on the word continue. All right, then I will just say funny cinema post as my campaign name. Okay, scroll down, click next. And again, I'm going to rename my ad set as funny cinema post. All right, now I move to the budgeting part. Budgeting part, I'm just only going to spend, say, 15 ringgit for 2 days in a row. And then I will select the time, and I'm going to run it for 2 days. I'm going to scroll down. And I'm just going to change my audience location to just only people within Kuala Lumpur. All right, then I am going to just target people from early 20s to 50s, mid 50s. I'm going to target people of both genders, and I want to target people who like funny content. So I'm going to search for relevant topics like funny videos, funny posts, and I can actually move my mouse over to suggestions as well and click on any relevant topics that Facebook Ads proposes. So once I selected my ad, my audience, I can choose to display certain ad. I can choose to display my ads on certain placement. So for now, I'm just only going to choose Facebook as my only platform to display all of my ads. So I'm going to switch this off and go to next. Okay, so I have to make sure I identify that I am using the correct page to promote my ad. So again, I am promoting digital ads. So I need to make sure that digital ads is displayed in this bar here. Move my mouse down. And since this post has already been uploaded onto Facebook, I can choose to find that post and promote it. So all I need to do now is to look for it on this here. Click on that post and click continue. And then what do I do now? I'll just click publish and my ads will be in review, and once it is approved, my ads will start running. Okay, so for now, I would like to invite one of you to create this ad with me then. Will anybody would like to offer to create
Actually,
an
I would
ad?
like to ask a question first. If my estimated daily results say it is not available because it has a budget that is optimized across ad sets, that means how can I disable and become more on daily budget?
I am assuming that your campaign budget optimization is on.
Oh, how can I disable
How do I
it?
do that? Okay, so is it possible you could share your screen?
Sure. Hey, hold on. Wait, my screen is over the other side. Hold on.
No problem.
I have two monitors. So it's like the other monitor. Okay.
Okay.
So you say this one.
Okay. Can you go back to the campaign section?
Campaign.
Okay. Can you scroll down, please? Okay. Can you see the section that says campaign budget optimization? Okay. So what it does is that it decides the budget you want for your entire campaign. Initially, I show you how to set budget for your ad set. Correct? But now what it's doing is that how much money you want to spend for the entire campaign.
I see. So this one, if I turn it off, then the function
If you turn
will
it
be on
off, you
again,
can decide how much money you want to spend for each ad set.
I see.
Yeah.
So each campaign have different ad set. Campaign is the bigger one, right?
Yeah, so think of it like campaign is the box, is an empty box. The ad sets are the books that you put into an empty box. The ads are the chapters in each book that you put into the book that is in your box.
So just now what you're creating ad set, yeah?
I created campaign, ad set, and ad.
And ad as well. So the
maybe
budget...
Joshua, we can still stick using your screen since you're already there anyway.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what Joshua did right here, he already created his campaign, which is your lead generation, correct? Okay. So for now, right, I will suggest to you can switch off the campaign budget optimization first.
Okay.
So you switch it off, you click continue. Okay. Now you already created your campaign, now you already entered the second step of your process, which is the ad set.
Mm-hmm.
So all you need to do now is to identify your target audience,
Mm-hmm.
your budget, as well as your placement. So Joshua, you want to start putting in there first?
Okay.
I think your audience too young, 18 and 18.
Okay, what you want me to do?
I think that is by default.
I just follow your instruction. What you want me to create?
Okay, so it depends on what ad you want to create first. Like who you're targeting.
Let's say lead generation.
So lead generation, what are you promoting in your lead generation?
What am I creating? Let's say I have a workshop that I would like people to join. So let's say the age is between 25 to 45.
Okay, so you can actually put in the age under the age section first. You put in 25 to 45 first.
Okay. 25 to 45. Okay.
Okay. Then location wise, do you only want to target people within Klang Valley or whole of Malaysia or certain parts of the country?
Let's say Kuala Lumpur lor. Make it
Okay,
easy.
then yeah, put in Kuala Lumpur.
Okay. So Kuala Lumpur, 25 to 45. Let's say all genders.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
so let's say
detailed targeting, you want to target people with relevant interest to your workshop.
So English. You mean the interest?
Interest, as in, like, for instance, if you're running a workshop for a real estate agent.
Above the English, above the English language.
You put in detailed targeting.
Oh, okay. Click here, right?
Okay, yes. So you see a search bar there, right? No, you can take that one off first. I would recommend you switch it off first, and you put in your relevant interests and all in that search bar.
Okay, let's say property. Let's say lah.
Yeah.
And
So you
then
can move your mouse over to suggestions, and then you can just click on how many suggestions you want.
Okay, let's just proceed. Yeah.
Okay, so scroll down, and then you can choose your budget and your placement. Have you decided your budget yet, Joshua?
Not yet.
Okay, never mind. You go to your placement. So do you want to promote it across all 4 platforms, or you just only promote it only on a specific platform?
Let's say we want to practice just Facebook lah.
Okay, so you just choose manual placement lor.
Okay,
manual
so
placement, and then
Facebook.
You take off the Instagram and audience network. Yep.
Why this one cannot take?
Okay, so by default, right, lead gen ads, they will have that off by default.
Oh, no wonder. Okay.
So now that you already only ticked off Instagram, right, Facebook will only start promoting your ads to only Facebook platform.
It means lead gen cannot use on audience network and messenger lah.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so now moving on to the budget and scheduling part.
Budget and scheduling, which
is at the bottom.
Right? So
okay, the cost control, leave that alone. You just put your attention to the daily or lifetime budget.
So let's say 1,000. Let's say 800 lah to start with.
Okay, so
yeah, from
you can
here to here.
choose to start running your ads today or tomorrow or next week at a certain time also can.
Yep. Okay.
So once you already inserted your budget and also decide how long you want to run it for, all you need to do is scroll down and click next.
Continue.
Continue. So make sure you identify that you are promoting the correct Facebook page.
Yep.
Okay. Then next, you want to choose your type of format. Do you want to use carousel or single image or video?
This one, what does it mean?
This one, it shows, it will identify the Instagram page that you want to promote your ads on. But since you switched off Instagram, right, you only focus on Facebook page.
Noted.
Yes.
Okay, so single image or video?
This one is up to you.
Okay, so let's say just promote a video lah.
Yeah, can. Okay, so you promote video, right?
Hmm.
So now the preview image they have for you is just an image, but you want to upload video, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What you
Already
want
have
to
a video at my page.
Okay.
I can use an existing video, right?
Okay, yes. So, but currently now, right, if you scroll down below, right, do you see your image there next to the word untitled?
You mean this one? Oh,
Okay. So by default, right, they will use image, but you want to use video. So what you do is you move your mouse over to the right and look for the word clear images.
Clear images. Where got clear images?
Up.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Clear images. Now move your mouse over to add media and click add video. Okay, you can choose to upload, you can choose the video that is either from your account or from your page.
I see.
Yes.
So I simply click one lah.
Just simply click is perfectly fine.
Okay. Okay.
So you scroll down now.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can put in your caption.
Like this?
Your caption followed by the headline. The headline that is in the gray bar of your preview on the right side. Because on the right, everyone notice how whatever words that Joshua is typing right now, it will be reflected on the right side. The right side is to show you how your ads will look like on your audience's screen. This is a display preview. Again, it's to just show you how it will look like once it is up and running.
Okay. So you want me to just play around, is it?
Yeah, so for the headline, right, it will appear in the gray bar of your preview.
Which is here lah.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Okay. Scroll down and make sure right, that you have also your lead form on hand because you are running a lead generation ad.
Lead form can be just Google form, right? It can be just Google form, right?
The form will be the one generated by Facebook.
Oh, Facebook will automatically generate the form, or do we have to create?
You have to construct your own form. So Joshua, scroll your page down even more, please.
Okay, sure. Okay. Instant form. Yeah. This one.
So here, Amanda, right? You are also running those profiling workshops and classes, correct? So this is the part where it's important for you. You have to create your own form. So Joshua's mouse is over at the button that says new form. Click on the new form, right? You can put in details about your profiling course,
Okay.
Joshua, can you click on the button, please?
Okay.
So you see here, you can actually name your form and you can put in details about your session, like calling all parents who are concerned about their children, yada, yada, yada. Can you move your mouse over down to
form name your audience can see also no, right?
No, the form name cannot. It's only for your own use. It's to identify which form you have utilized for your ad.
Okay. And
you move your mouse over to intro, then you can start introducing what is your workshop all about.
What is my
Okay, so image, right? They will give you two options. So on the right side, you'll see your preview, right, Joshua? You know there has an empty box with the vector image of the photo.
You mean this one?
They give you an option whether or not you want to upload your own image, or if you don't want to upload your own image, right? The image that will be auto-generated in that form will be the very same visual that you use in your current ad.
I can change that, right?
You can change. You can change in the form.
By using which one? Upload image, is it?
Yeah, you can choose to upload image. Okay. So let's just say you don't want to upload image. You just want to utilize a photo that your ad is using.
Okay.
Okay. Move your mouse down over to greeting part.
This image, you are referring to this image?
No, top.
Top. Which top?
Okay, yes, your mouse is over on it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so you see the gray bar that's above your profile picture, right?
Uh-huh.
That is the space that Facebook utilize to insert your image.
And then insert this profile picture image.
The profile image is already there because that's your profile image for your page, ma. So you won't be changing it. It's more so on the image that's above your profile picture.
Oh, you mean this image itself at the
This
top
one
here?
your add. You can choose either your add image or you upload a new image. Correct.
That's right.
I simply upload another one, see what happened. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Simply upload one, anything lah.
Mm.
Okay, anything. Okay. Oh, then it will show here.
Ah, that's right.
Okay.
Okay. So now you move down to the headline text.
Mm-hmm.
You can just type like, oh, calling all real estate agents, sign up for this course right now. Like something that is attractive. Okay, then below that headline, right, you can further explain about your workshop. You can also explain like who Joshua Lee is. You know, the options are endless lah.
What we discussed yesterday lah. Okay.
Okay, so now you move your mouse over to questions. So questions is the part where you can get people's data. Okay, scroll down even further. Can you see all those questions, all those type of information that that's already there on your screen? You can actually choose to add more questions. So all you need to do is click on add category and select whichever options you want that is relevant for you.
This one is the most important phone number. Correct?
Okay.
No?
Yes.
Yeah. What else you want, Amanda? I add for you. What else do you want? Jincai lah. Okay.
Date of birth lah.
Let's say date of birth. Okay. So date of birth. Then we add one more. Let's say job title. Want to know what background they are from lah. Okay. Okay. Let's move on.
Okay. Now we go to privacy. Privacy part, right? You don't have to put that much thought into it. They just essentially want to have a link inside your privacy policy. So Joshua, you have your own website, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So all I need you to do, right, is just insert that website link into the section that says link.
But this one is privacy policy.
But the Facebook, they don't really put much thought into this. It's just more so as a form of SOP lah.
SOP lah. So just to check the privacy policy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then after that, you need to put in the link text. Link text as in like the name of your privacy policy link. They say view Coach Joshua Lee's privacy policy. That could be your link text.
Sorry. Can you repeat? What do you say?
View Coach Joshua Lee privacy policy link.
Or it's like people will click here to view the policy lah.
That's right. Okay.
Can we leave it empty? Sorry. Can we leave the link and the link text there empty?
You can't leave it empty because if you leave it empty, you won't be able to publish your lead gen form, because reason being is that you're actually collecting people's data.
Okay.
So that's why they would want you to insert the link there.
So let's say you insert a link, but actually in the link, I don't have the policy one.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. No
I've done that before. It's fine. Okay, it's just a normal SOP lah. It's just the sake of being there.
Oh.
It's just for the sake of having it lah.
Facebook won't search. Oh, you don't have it. I ban you or what?
No.
Okay.
It hardly happens. It hardly happens.
Okay. Okay. What now?
Okay. Now go to completion. So you see here. Now it says thanks, you're all set. You can visit our website, exit the form now. So you can actually choose to customize your own message and say like, oh, thanks for signing up. We will reach out to you soon. Or like, thanks for signing up. We will keep in touch or something like that. Like the message can be personalized. It can be customized.
Okay. Okay.
And all you need to do is either save draft or click publish.
All this no need. Call to action.
Call to action will be visible in your form.
So visible on the form. But you now is lead gen. What visible? On the
Yeah,
form
so
will be?
again, like you think of it like, okay, I already submitted my form. What do I do next? I can exit the form, or I can choose to find out more about your brand by going to your website.
So
It's
view
another
website.
CTA lah. So it's like a secondary CTA.
So when view website, there will be have a link that can link to my website.
Yeah. So you need to add the link lah.
Oh, like that lah.
Ah.
Okay, then here lah. Okay.
Like that lah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have two options right now. Save draft, and you can edit it again. Or if you click publish, right, you will not be able to edit your form at all.
Wow. Okay.
Ah.
What does these two mean? Download and call business?
Call business as in you insert the number to call ma.
Okay.
Download
insert the
is
number.
more so on like if you have any apps you wanted to install.
Apps lah.
Ah.
Not to download a file.
Download a file, I'm not too sure yet, because most of the time, right, people will want to visit website because that's what people use lead gen form for to download
to a landing page lah. Right?
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. So
landing
what I
page
do?
is download, is it? The download thing.
Pardon?
The download button will leads to the landing page, is it?
No, the visit website.
Visit website lah. Normally is the landing page lah.
Yeah.
Download,
So
just now she mentioned, is to download an app.
Okay. Got it. Otherwise, straightforward, just put the telephone number there for them to call, correct?
That's
Publish,
right.
Publish means they are ready to run already, right?
Yes, publish it means your form is already up, all good to go. So once your ad is approved and start running, right, people will see this particular form once they sign up.
Or after publish, Facebook will review first. Then it will auto publish already lah.
Because once you publish your form, right, Facebook will review your ad. Then once your ad is approved, they will start running it. So once I click on your ad, right, I will see this form law.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So now I just save draft lah.
You can save draft, yeah.
Okay. So why not we try another objective from the floor, see whoever wants to. So we are done. This is an example for lead gen, right? Which is particularly useful for me, Amanda, and whoever want to run education workshop lah. Right? And this video, don't worry, I will send to everyone. I will record and send to everyone. Let's see from the floor, any more objective want to try? Or any suggestion you want to give to them, like which objective they think they will use a lot. Like for example, power, I think power will be similar to me and Amanda, which is lead generation. Like B2B business, like for example, for Cha, let's say he's in lighting business. Let's say maybe you want to try Carousel or something. I mean, anyone wants to try?
Yeah, let us know your objectives first. Is it like you want to get people to like your page, or do you want to get people to visit your website? You know, it depends on your objectives.
Or Michael also can. Michael also have lots of products that you can showcase, right? You can use Carousel. People can choose products. It's a different kind of objective, so it may be a little bit different how you generate the ad.
I scared afterwards I go and click everything, too much things exposed.
Some sensitive thing cannot be exposed, is it?
Oh dear,
Hey Joshua, I'm planning to use this because I'm going to run a series of public programs.
True.
So I want public to participate lah.
Yeah.
So I may have to, but the only problem is today I'm stuck that I cannot proceed
with the email. Okay.
So
we will send you the so-called recording. So any questions? Our Melvin Taiko is here. Melvin is not here in this room today, but he is our chapter member. So I think he will be gladly enough to help you anything that you're stuck at, or I can even put Tree's number. Tree, okay, right, to the group, so that let's say if anyone want to ask some quick question, they can just call you because some of them stuck in the screen somehow.
I think last time I encountered this problem also. That's why halfway then I get started. I didn't proceed. I didn't know up to which stage.
So Cha is sharing. Yeah, let's see how Cha can do.
This is my ad campaign, reach more people. So what's A and B test?
Okay, A/B testing is used when you want to test which one works better for you. So what I mean is that let's just say I want to run an ad with 2 different images, but my audience, my budget, my placement, everything else are all the same. I just only want to test which image would be better. That is where my A/B testing comes into play.
So
because A/B testing, it will tell me, okay, this image A is working better than image B. Why? Because we did the testing, we did the comparison when all the other factors are the same.
For example, all the copywriting is the same, only image is different, is it?
That's right.
So A and B, so they can see which image is better lah.
Yes.
Okay.
So if I click on this, means they'll help me to find out which is a better image to use.
Yes, so it depends on which one you want to test. It can be images, it can be the caption, it can be your audience. They give you a variety of factors that you want to play around with, that you want to test.
Excuse me, how about the ad set? Is that used for A/B testing as well?
Yeah, so the A/B testing can also be used for ad set as well.
So what's the budget, recommended budget for the A/B testing?
It really depends on you, how long you want to run it for. Usually I'll run A/B testing for a good 3 days, just short enough for you to see the differences.
Each day, what's the amount, ideal amount?
Ideal amount, right? I'm just going to stick with using lifetime budget first. I will spend under 50 ringgit for 3 days first.
Because I watched some of the YouTuber, they suggest for the ad set, you set 5 ringgit is good enough. Is that true?
It really depends on your objectives. It also depends on the nature of your business. If you're promoting something that is like FMCG, then 5 ringgit is good enough. But if yours is more niche, more specialized, then the budget has to be increased a little bit more lah.
Right? Sorry, someone say something.
How would I know what industry, how much budget I need to put in?
It depends on the nature of your business. It depends on what you are promoting.
Someone told me, right, we can test it out by just 10 ringgit a day. I mean, we can just test it out like that first. Unless it's useful already, right? Then you can slowly increase the budget.
But here's the thing. If you only test it for 1 day, it's only under 24 hours. You won't be able to identify a pattern just yet. Yeah, so that's why I recommend you to do it for a few days first. To let it run the ads first and see the pattern. That's when you can gauge a more stable finding.
That means don't run on just 1 day. Run on a few days.
Don't run it for 1 day because it's too quick, it's too fast.
How many days do you suggest?
I suggest 3 days.
Okay.
Hey, I got a question here. I have a FB page, and 1 month ago, I put some videos up there. And then FB prompted me to ask me whether I want to boost the post or whatever. And it was quite cheap lah, 50 ringgit, all that. So I said, okay lah, let's try it. And I tried it, then it was okay. It reached a lot of people, but I don't know who it reached lah.
Okay, so
some groups there. So boost and add same, or what's the difference?
Okay, so that's a very good question, because a lot of people have been asking me that, because you see the blue button that says boost post, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, from a digital marketer perspective, I would recommend all business owners to avoid using that button. Why? Like you said earlier, you do not know who you're targeting your ads to, correct? That's why if you were to choose the blue button, right, you will not be able to identify who you're targeting. You will not be able to control how much money over how long of a time period you want to run your ads for. And last but not least, right, most of the time when you click on the boost post button, it does not necessarily fulfill the objectives that you yourself as a business owner would want. That's why with using Ads Manager, right, you get to be more specific. You get even more control over your ads, over your page, as opposed to just clicking that one blue button that says boost post.
Yeah. Boost post was easy to do, so I tried it.
Yeah, it's easy, but if you want, again, like your question was that you didn't know who you were targeting towards to.
Okay.
So if you were to promote it on your ads manager, you can actually filter out the unnecessary, the irrelevant audience that you don't want to target to. So yeah.
Right, got it.
Okay, so I'll just move on to the very last part of the session. Then we can move on to the Q&A part, okay?
Charge still want to demonstrate, is it?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Done. Okay, so I am gonna.
Yeah, can I give a suggestion? Because
Yeah.
I think like things like Carousel or things that people can sell products online will be pretty useful for our members. Can we show them one example, like for example, Char's case? Because Char's case got different lightings, let's say different lighting products that people can choose from, right? I think that will be pretty useful to our BNI members.
Okay, so Chia, do you have your own e-commerce platform? As in
No.
like no, okay. So do you know that okay, okay. Do you promote your own items on your Facebook page?
No.
Okay, so one thing you can go about it is that you can actually add products onto your Facebook page. So let me find one method here. Okay, let me just share. Let me just use my company's Facebook page as an example lah. Okay. So I am at my current Facebook page. And because my company provides services, not products, what I did was we added a tab that says services. And we just listed out the services that we have for our company. So Chia, you can also do the same thing as well, whereby you can actually add your products onto your Facebook page. You can do so by going to settings. Okay. In order to promote your products properly, right, onto Facebook ads, you need to set up your own e-commerce. The reason why we say set up your own e-commerce is that you can sync your items on your e-commerce store over to Facebook, whereby there's this term we use on Facebook called product catalog or product manager. So over here, right, in this page, once you actually synced all of your products from your e-commerce to Facebook, you will be able to see it reflected here. So I'll just show you, I'll just give you a sneak look into one of a store that we have. Which is over here. Yeah. Which is over here. All my items are visible in Facebook and so once I manage to upload all my products and sync it to my Facebook manager, or my business manager, right? I can start running ads to promote all of my items. But that is provided that I have my my e-commerce platform.
Okay, so does that work for services as well? Do I add the all
okay,
the type,
services, right?
services
We for Facebook, they don't have a function to promote services on Facebook ads, but you can actually just upload your services in your Facebook page itself.
Where do I find the button? I couldn't see the.
So you go to your settings of your Facebook page.
All right.
Then you go to the settings part. You just look for the section that says tabs. So once you search for it, right, you will be able to find the word services in it. Then you can actually add them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chui, did you just say that I can sync all the products from my e-commerce website directly to Facebook?
Yes.
How do I do that?
Okay. You want to go to Catalog Manager.
Mm-hmm.
So it just...
Michael, you want to do it live or not?
Yeah, I think it's better for you to do it live.
Live, ayo.
Okay, never mind. You just go over to Catalog Manager and they will guide you through on how to do it. But never mind, we can also do it towards the end. I just need to show you a few more items before we hit into the Q&A session.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let me just share my screen again. Let me just put it into full view. Just give me one moment. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So once you start creating your own ads and start running it, you can also start learning how to optimize your ad. So the word optimize is a very important keyword to take note of. So optimize is essentially getting the most results at the lowest cost. I mean, who doesn't like to? I mean, all of us want to spend as little money as possible on our ads to get the most results as possible. So there are 3 ways to optimize your ads. Number 1 is altering your audience. Again, it can be your custom audience. It can be your lookalike audience. It can be targeting relevant interests of your audience. Number 2 is visuals. You can test out using different visuals. You can also test using video and a single image or a carousel or a video, really up to you. And last but not least is the caption, as in the words you put in your ad. I'll just show you a few examples that we've done. So this example here shows a page like ad whereby my call to action button is the word like page. So in this image here, right, you notice that both of my captions are more or less the same. The only thing that is different, right, is the posters. Now, this one on the left here is a generic caption. It's a generic headline in the image. While this one here shows me the numbers 5,000 ringgit. And for by human nature, we are instantly attracted whenever we see the numbers or statistics in the image. That's what catches our attention. So we actually run these 2 ads at the same time, right? And my cost per result, as in how much it costs for me to get 1 like for this image, it cost me 83 cents. However, when we use the 5,000 ringgit image, right, it only costs us 65 cents. So we save almost 20 cents by using this image.
So numbers does make sense because they are more specific. It is more general. People can imagine, oh, 5,000 I can afford. That's why people click on.
Yes. So again, that is how you can optimize your ads, by trying out different images. Another one is caption. So this ad is about promoting classes about technical analysis for the stock market. And you see all my images here and my caption at the bottom here are exactly the same word for word. But my caption here is different. So for this one, it just talks about the course, like enhance your training strategies, blah, 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 blah. On the right side here is, if your New Year 2020 goal is to be a professional and successful trader, blah, 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 blah. So trying out these 2 different captions, right? This is our results. So the one that was labeled as lead gen 1 was the generic caption. And my cost per lead, my cost per result, right, it was 9 ringgit 77 cents. It cost me almost 10 ringgit to get 1 person to sign up for my workshop. But however, the lead gen 2, which used the one about the New Year 2020 goal, it only cost me under 7 ringgit to get 1 lead. And I even got more leads. I got 15 more leads. I got 15 leads as opposed to 6 leads from the first lead gen ad. So I managed to reduce my cost by 35.2%. So again, that is one way you can optimize your ad. The images are exactly identical. You just play around with the captions to see how it affects your cost. Okay, so those are how I would suggest to optimize. Now that you already created your ads, you run your ads, and your ads finish running. Now you want to see how well did my ads perform. I will show you how you can access your ads reporting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to my ads manager, move my mouse over to business tools. Once I click on the business tools, I'm going to scroll my mouse down and look for ads reporting. All right. This ads reporting is parked under analyze and report category. So I click onto it. And it will show me essentially the performance of my report of my ad so far. So what I want to do is I can actually choose to customize my report. I can choose to show me my report for the past week, the past month. Even I can also choose to display the year itself, and it will just show me the entire results. And what unique thing about this ads reporting, right, is that it allows me to customize my ads reporting. How I can choose to customize, again, I can choose to see my ads running on a specific period. I can also choose to see the objectives that I want to see. I can also choose to see the ads that was only running within a specific location or a specific audience or a specific gender. Or let's just say I've run 5 different ads, all of them using either image or video or carousel or collection and all. I can choose to view my report based on one type of ad or one type of visual. So this ads reporting tool, right, it's completely customizable based on your own desire, on your own discretion. Okay, so before I end this session, right, I just need you to take note of this very, very important ad buy terms. So these are the most important one that you need to take note of. The first one is reach, which is essentially the number of people who have seen your ads at least once. Impression is the number of times your ads were visible on the screen. CTR is known as click-through rate, which is the percentage of times that people have seen your ad and they actually performed a click on your ad. CPC is cost per click. CPR is cost per result. The cost per result, it entirely depends on your objective. Like for instance, lead generation, your cost per result will be cost per lead. Or if my objective is post engagement, then my cost per result is cost per engagement. CPM is known as cost per mille or cost per 1,000 impressions. These 6 ad buy terms are the most basic but also the most important terms that you will need to take note of once you start measuring the performance or the success of the ads that you have run. Okay, so before I end this session, this is just a quick short quiz on this ad buy term. So this question asks you, what does CPM stand for? Cost per mille. Can anyone answer this question for me in the chat box right now? I'll just give you 10 seconds to answer this. Okay, so cost per mille is essentially cost per 1,000 impressions. So again, do take note of this ad buy terms.
So impression is showing on screen. It can be the same person, is it? Let's say the same ad show on me 3 times. So it's
Yes,
considered
that's right.
3 impression, right? Even the same person, correct? Okay.
But doesn't mean that it appears on our screen, we will see it, right?
No, if it appears in your screen, it's already counted as a reach. That means they already reached out to you once already. But if they show you the same ad 3 times in a row for the past week, that 3 times is considered impression.
3 impressions. Okay. I mean, if you were to scroll very fast, I mean, we will just have scrolled past a lot of things. That is also considered 1 impression.
Yes, that's right. Because you already seen it, it's already on your screen.
Still,
yes.
I think my issue of the ID. When I created my personal page, the email ID was the same ID. So when I create a business page, should I use a different ID?
You mean the email address you use is different from your Facebook page?
When I created my personal page, my email ID is power@treasurehunters.com.my. Now when I create a business page, I'm also using the same ID. Will that cause a conflict? Because when I tried using my Gmail ID, then it didn't give me the error message.
Okay. When you say personal page, do you mean your profile or your page?
A personal profile.
Your profile does not get in the way of your page at all, or your business account.
Because when I tried changing to pawatg@gmail.com, then it didn't give me the error message. So I'm going to ask my web guy to create another email account, say for pavas with the s@treasurehunters.com.my, and see whether if I use that, it allow me to create a business account.
Okay. Yeah, you can try that first. And let us know how it goes.
Sure.
Yes.
Some key question here, Chui.
Yes.
Okay. Let's say I'm right now trying to reach to more people. Usually, what's the standard that we should look into for click the per result for my case?
Okay. You say you want more reach, right?
Yeah.
And you're selling lighting equipment, lights, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want more awareness? Okay. Do you have your own website? Or
no.
Okay, so what I would do, right? I would use the objective either reach or I'll get okay. I would recommend you to use the messages objective. To get people to start inquiring about your business, to inquire about the lights that you have available. Then let's just say, I want this kind of lighting for my room. You can actually personally suggest to them what will be suitable for them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would personally recommend you to utilize the messages objective for your ad.
If reach, they just reach out to more people, but there's no engagement, right?
There's no engagement, yeah.
So messenger, at least people will message you.
Mine is because mine is B2B.
Yeah, so so you're targeting B2B, right? I would more so recommend you to use the messages objective. Because that way you are creating form like a relationship, like a business relationship with your prospects, with your potential clients.
Chui, one question on lead generation. So after we have created the form and the leads have signed up, where does all this information goes?
Okay, very good question. So does this so all the leads that have been generated, right, will be submitted to your Facebook page. Under Facebook page, there is a section that says lead center. All right, so I'm just going to show you an example of my company's website because we also run a lead gen ad as well. Let me just share my screen. All right. So this is my current view of my company page. Michael, can you see the word lead center here?
Yes.
Okay, so all the leads, right, will be sent over here. So all you need to do is click on this button, and once you click onto it, right, you will see all the leads that were generated, like the names, the phone numbers, the email, all the items. And the beauty of this lead center is that you can actually label them as in like, oh, this has been in progress or this has been converted. So all of this, right, will be over in this lead center. That's where all your leads are going to. You can also choose to download them as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the next question I want to ask.
So
whether it's exportable.
You can export out also, right?
You can export them. You can export them as an Excel file or a CSV file.
Okay. Like then in Charles' case, why can't he just use the lead gen also for him? He can also do that, right? Why use Messenger?
Okay, so the reason why I would use Messages, right, is because you save an extra step. And also like this lead generations are more useful for like say registration, like for instance workshops. If you just want to ask about the business, I would recommend Messages. Just general inquiries, Messages is a good way to go. Like for Amanda's business, she is conducting sessions on profiling. Lead generation, it will be a good way to go, whereby they can register. Or like for instance, let's just say you want to book appointments. You can use lead generation form as a tool for you to book appointments. Messages is more so on contacting the business one-on-one and getting to know more about the business. And it creates a personal form of interaction, like I want to customize this and this and this. Can you help me, or can you advise me on what is the best method to go about it?
Instead, if I want to promote feng shui business, for example, I'm not conducting a class, then which one will be a better? Don't think the form will be good, right?
No, so again, if you just want to promote the business, right, you want to get people to just know about your business, then you can use what I just suggested to Chai. You can use Messages. Yeah.
But is it again very much depending on the objective of your advertisement, correct? To use which tools? If you want to sell, like Michael's case, he got online product, online so-called, he can sell online. Then, like you say, is to create the shop or create the product on Facebook itself so that it can be linked, and when they click on it, it can sell directly online. Correct?
So you cannot create a product on Facebook. You have to have your own e-commerce platform. So you can pull all those products from the e-commerce platform and sync it to Facebook. And Facebook will just promote your products that are available on your website.
You want to see it now, is it?
Oh. Yes, very good example, Marshall.
Okay, all right. Share screen, right?
Actually, just now in your page, right, you have a lot of services, Are you saying that those services are from your website or from your e-commerce? Because you also created
website. Okay, so those services, right, we actually added in manually. Because Facebook, they don't have the option whereby you can sell your services.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you just add on manually there. That one also can do lah. That means.
Yeah.
That means Amanda can do so also lor. Just add the services at the page.
I have added actually. I have in my page lah, but I'm not very good. I said try and add lah. I forgot how. I added my class. I added my Reiki training, my feng shui, destiny, and this all that. But I say you cannot sell lah. People can just maybe see that you have this kind of services.
That one is under services, right? What is the button name already? Services, right? Okay.
It's under the section that says templates and tabs. Yeah. Okay. Whose screen is sharing?
It's mine.
Okay.
Michael.
Okay.
So where do I go?
You want to sync your products, right? You have your own e-commerce, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what I want you to do is move your mouse over to the business tool section. So move your mouse over to the left. You see the image that looks like a home? Move your mouse. Yes.
This one, right?
Mouse below to that one. Yes. Then scroll down the menu and look for Catalog Manager. If it's not there, you can back up. Yes.
Yeah, it's there. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what you can do now, you can create your own catalog, but it looks as if you have quite a few catalogs there already, actually.
Oh, those are testing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so yours is e-commerce, right?
Yeah.
Then e-commerce, then click next.
Nice.
Okay. So they give you two options. You can manually upload it or you can connect to an e-commerce platform. The easiest way to go about it, the easiest and simplest way is to connect to your e-platform.
Okay.
Then you choose which e-commerce platform that you have.
I think it's WooCommerce. Yeah.
Okay, then finish setup. Okay, so this part here, right, they will require you to actually insert a plugin.
Oh,
A plugin, reason why is that this plugin will help Facebook to pull your products, sync your products from your e-commerce over to Facebook. So the instructions there will actually help you guide on this plugin process. So you just click download.
Download. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. I can't click this.
There's no hyperlink there.
No.
Even zip file also don't have, right?
No.
Can you click continue for me, please? Can you click continue as well? Continue. Continue, please. Okay, can you go to Catalog Manager and see? Previously, how did you do your testing catalogs and the test catalogs?
Can't remember.
Okay,
I've never done for Nutrix Foods. The others I was testing for Shopify.
Can you click refresh, please?
Refresh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you try creating catalog again, because I don't see reflected over there.
Next.
Connect.
What's it?
Connect e-commerce.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. WooCommerce.
Catalog. It should be you. Okay.
Oh, maybe it's Nutrix Foods.
Okay.
Rather than me, right?
Okay. Yes. Can you select the e-commerce platform again?
Okay.
Finish setup. There should be a button for you to actually download the zip file.
Doesn't have.
Even the blue box also don't have, right? The one below.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, because usually, right, at this part, they will give you a hyperlink for you to download the zip file. So yeah. So I
have to give feedback. Bad link.
Because this is very tricky. Okay. The previous catalogs you used were all from Shopify, correct?
Or maybe is it because I need to send the Facebook pixel first to the website?
Maybe, yeah, maybe you need to set up your Facebook pixel and then install it.
Okay, because I have not done that. So maybe the first step is to send the Facebook pixel first.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'll try that when I get that set up.
All right, let us know how it goes.
Okay.
if not, then Chui Yi, maybe you can share from your screen because just now you share halfway, ma. We continue the process.
I would, but it's my client, so it's a little bit confidential.
Okay.
The plugin actually you can download from WooCommerce for Facebook.
Pardon?
The plugin you actually can download from a WooCommerce website for the Facebook integration.
No, usually it's from Facebook itself that you can download because you're going to install Facebook plugin into WooCommerce.
Yeah, well, what I mean is actually you can also go to the WooCommerce website, download that particular plugin.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't download.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it worked lah. Okay, cool. So maybe you can try that method as well, Michael.
Okay.
Okay, so any other questions?
2 more minutes, right?
Yeah.
So just one question on my products, because let's say I have some new brands and it's not very well known yet, so I should go for the awareness objective, right?
Yes, you can. Alternatively, you can also start using traffic as well, the traffic objective, because I'm assuming those products are already available on your website.
Yes.
Okay, so you can actually, instead of using awareness, right, I would recommend you to use traffic so you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You're not only getting awareness, but you're also getting people to go over to your website to learn more about your product. So I recommend you to use a traffic objective, whereby your call to action, right, will be to your product link.
Individual product link, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. Any other questions on the floor?
Hi, Chui. I have one question. Is there option to select the target audience by psychographic beside demographic?
May I ask what's your definition of psychographic?
Psychographic, like lifestyle, habits, and all that?
Yes, you
Because
can.
2-person.
Yes, you can. So you can actually insert the behaviors in your detailed targeting. You don't have to just
There is an option, right?
Yes.
There's a selection.
It's in the detailed targeting box. So you just insert whichever behavior. Like for example, I want to target people who are online shopping. So I just insert online shopping as a behavior and I just click onto it. So I'll just show you an example first. Let me just whip out my ads
Because
manager.
that will be more targeted, is it? More defined target audience.
Yes. Okay. So I am just gonna, let me just reset my ads manager first so I can give you a clearer picture. Just give me a moment. All right, so I am going to share my screen right now. Okay, so you can actually do the psychographic thing over under your audience. Okay, I'll just scroll my page down over to detailed targeting. So what I can do is I click on browse and I look for behaviors. So you can actually explore the psychographic items over here. For instance, I want to target people who have been repeatedly shopping online. So I just click on engage shoppers and I look for suggestions. So yeah, so you don't have to necessarily focus on interests. You can also focus on behaviors. Does that answer your question?
Yes. Okay. So that means you can select more than one, right?
Yes, you can select more than one. You can select 10, you can select 30, you can select 50.
A combination of that behavior.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. And then another question is the video that we are going to upload, is there a limit to the duration?
Okay, there's no limit, but from experience, I would recommend you to keep it under a minute. Reason being is that we Malaysians, we don't like to pay too much attention. We have very short attention span.
Okay.
So we tend to lose, because constantly we are distracted every 3 seconds.
But then there's no additional charges for even a slightly longer duration.
No.
There's
There
no limit
isn't additional charges.
But it's for our own benefit lah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But one thing very funny actually, because I upload quite a bit of videos, the Facebook recommended the video must be more than 3 minutes for engagement. What is your view on this? It's Facebook own suggestion, you know?
Facebook suggestion, the
minimum 3 minutes, the video that you uploaded.
3 minutes, wow, okay, 3 minutes is very long. First off, it really depends on the content that you're putting out there. If it's something that is very educational, very informational, maybe 3 minutes is too long. If it's something that is entertaining and it's funny, right, then 3 minutes, it makes sense because it's engaging enough, because it's very entertaining, correct? But say something like this session, a Facebook ad buy, people will lose attention after the first minute because it's too technical, it's too educational.
So any
That's how it
education, 1 minute will be good enough.
It will be good enough.
Okay.
Okay, good news for you all.
Mm-hmm.
I have managed to create a business account by just creating a new email and doing that, and then it allowed me to create. So the bad news, Chui, you need to start back again as you did this morning so I can go and create my page.
Joshua, I think you need to send the recording.
I will send the recording. But actually, it won't take too long also, right? Actually, just to create yeah. Maybe just
it's not fair to bore the others with this now. Yeah, look at the video, or I will. If it's okay for me to call you for help, or if not, I will go to the other FB experts within our circle.
We will help you.
Huh?
Look at the video. I'm gonna send you a video.
Okay. Wow, you're the perfect weekend. You were the one who, Tan Waiki was the one having problems at the beginning. Now I want to teach people already.
No, I take a video. Just now I record some on my handphone.
Oh. Good.
Any more people have any specific objective want to achieve via Facebook? I think this is a good time to ask, because we have discussed lead gen, which is useful for us, and also catalog. Just now we talked about catalog sales, right? And then any other objective that you feel you want us to go through, because different objectives can be behaved differently.
Maybe just one question. I heard that conversion is the highest cost. Is that true?
It's true. It's very true, because you are actually getting people to put in more effort, put in more time into it. So take a look at it from a funnel, okay? You have all your audience, all your general audience, and you squeeze all the way to your converted. But the amount of effort and time you spend is a lot to convert them and to squeeze them into actual customers. So that's how I will put it. And to answer your question, yes, it is very expensive to convert them, because to capture people's attention, right, is as easy as ABC. Because all they need to do is just watch and just know, okay, this is that brand. But for them to look more in depth and more information, to search more about your business, right, it takes even more effort. That's why it is more costly to spend this amount of effort.
How do you define conversion? Let's say let's say I go for lead gen, they click, but they need to pay something. Does this consider conversion in your?
Conversion is more so on actually becoming my actual customers.
Yeah. So let's say.
So for instance, like lead gen, right? Let's just say you're conducting the workshop. Okay. I sign up for a lead. That means I already shown interest. Whether or not I actually pay to attend the workshop is a matter of conversion. So yeah.
Let's say they pay immediately, like the one that we discussed yesterday.
Pay immediately, then it's already a form of conversion, because I already made the payment. I'm already becoming your actual participant.
I see. That one they will pay through Facebook, right?
On the one we discussed, we will do payment gateway, ma.
Okay.
One question, Sui. What is your opinion, or what is your comment on the Facebook app? Sometimes people are a bit skeptical to respond to a Facebook ad.
Facebook ad?
Yeah, because they think it's like very extreme. It's like scam or trick or whatever. Although it sounds like it's a genuine business, you see. So
It's
people
a
are very
very good
skeptical to
question.
react to that. What's your comment?
It's a very good question to ask. So how they would see it as a scam, it's more so on how you portray your ads, how well you curate your ads. If you just use a random poster or if your captions feel, again, it's how you curate your ads as well. It, no matter how genuine it is, right? If your posters or your caption does not reflect well on the genuinity or the credibility of your business, it may come off as a scam. That's how I would put it. So that's where you have to, that's where your optimization comes into play. That's where you should start testing out different visuals, different captions to see what works and what doesn't work. So yeah.
I have a question. Is there a, let's say if I type out my script, is there an optimizer saying that this script is not well written? You remember you have this car one, the Proton?
Okay, so that one, right, it doesn't say whether or not it's well written. I only notice about the results after I run my ads in order for me to determine which one is better.
Yeah, is there a site that something that runs to make the word more easier acceptable?
There isn't, but if you're looking for a website that helps you identify any grammar mistakes, I would suggest using this website called Grammarly. I will just type it here. So this is a tool. Wait, hold on. Why is it? Let me just send it to everyone in this meeting.
It will correct your grammar.
Yeah, it will correct your grammar.
But it wouldn't tell you also which words will generate so-called better response.
Yeah, it will not tell you which one will do well, but it does help you in identifying, help creating your caption into proper English lah. That's how I
have to
put
look
it.
for Catherine then if you want to write a good caption. Or go to 3 Digital Ad and Melvin, their team to help you do that.
So a business opportunity idea for everyone. Maybe you can create an ad to tell people what kind of ad will run better. Or you can automate it now, or you can make money from there also.
It's not the app, it's the script, how you word it. I once saw it, but I forgot the name of the website. Okay, can I ask off the course question?
Okay.
What is better? Is it Google search better or Facebook? Because I don't go into Facebook anymore, no. Because a lot of time I get hacked into my Facebook and people put a lot of funny things inside.
For me, I would say Facebook is better. For me, I mean, I'm not saying it from a biased point of view. I'm just saying that it is better to use Facebook ads. Reason being is that it is cheaper.
That's true.
Cheaper to run your ads on Facebook compared to Google ads. Have you run any Google ads before?
Some time ago.
Okay. How expensive were your ads? Just give a rough estimate. You don't have to give me an exact number.
You have to you have to choose what's the segment, how fast you want to pop up. You have to pay higher price to be the first one to pop up.
The search and the search ranking,
Optimizer.
right?
Yeah.
The ranking.
Yeah, the ranking.
Yeah, so how much did you spend on
it
this?
depends how desperate I want. I will check how much is the price, then I will give it 1 more cent higher.
Okay, because usually from experience, Google ads are not very expensive. They are more expensive than Facebook.
I think quite true. Because the number of reach is higher.
Yeah. Joshua, you are sharing your screen right now.
I know. I'm just thinking that whether this stat, right, will help Waikiki to understand more. So right now, the statistics shows in Malaysia, right? Let's say internet people spend still the most time 7 hours over internet, but social media is 2 hours 45. I'm not sure why so high on the internet. What is your view on this, Judy? That means professionally they still use a lot of internet in this, is it?
I think Internet,
it can be like online shopping and all.
Even
It
your
can be
email, you
website.
check your email also online,
Yeah.
correct? Also internet.
Internet doesn't necessarily translate into social media. Because like what Amanda said, it can be checking your email, or like for me, it can be online shopping. It can be video calling, WhatsApp video call also need internet, right?
And I see FaceTime, WhatsApp.
Even now in this section, we are also using internet also.
Yes.
True.
One question here. Taking from what Waiki had said, or he's not on Facebook because it got hacked many times. Are there any tips for us how to avoid your Facebook from being hacked?
Number one is to make sure that your password is very strong.
Okay.
Okay, and then just look out for the ads that you tap on.
Sorry?
Just look out for the ads that you tap on. The ads as in the ads that you click on your your mobile screen. It doesn't have to be from Facebook. Like when you go on websites, right, on your phone, there are ads popping out on certain websites and you tap on it, right? I would advise you to avoid tapping on it, because sometimes, right, these ads that pop out on your website may be a scam, or maybe sometimes they may not be credible, they may not be genuine.
So AFB also is affected by the pop-ups that come about from
Reason being is that because you log in into your accounts into your devices, right?
You know what I have done, maybe I can share with you all. I have done this for the last 8 years and my account has been safer. Whenever I want to go and look for stuff in the internet, I don't use in my laptop, I got 2 accounts. One is my normal account and one I call it a web browser account. So the web browser account doesn't have all the admin rights. So whenever when I want to go and search for something and I'm not too sure where it's going to go, I will use that website, that logon ID. So it searches, and sometimes I can see something popping up, need your authorization. Then I know that somebody is trying to invade. So with that, for the last 8 years, I had quite a lot of peace of mind of my PC getting any viruses and all that.
Okay. One thing I realized the scammers, right, use it again and again, right? We call it phishing email. It means they make the website look exactly as the same as the original website. Let's say I want to log in OCBC.com, example. They send you an email saying that, your account has problem, then they give you a link, then they pop up. It looks like an OCBC website, but if you look at the top right, it's actually not from OCBC. So checking the web address itself, it helps, because I know that which address is this from. So I always check the address. That's one.
I just forward the email to the web guy and I said, right click, then he will say no.
True. So that's one no. And then what else? And then I think realize Facebook, right, also have this called 2FA. I think, will you think it helps? There's a 2FA there. Two-factor authentication.
Sorry, what? Pardon?
Okay, hold on now. Let me just mute everyone first. Okay. The 2FA account, 2FA in the Facebook, right? You can use 2FA to add a two-factor authentication.
Yes.
To add on a handphone number.
Yes.
I would say that also helps, right? Because it identifies you.
It does. Because if there's any suspicious login, right, they will send you a verification code to your mobile number.
True.
Yeah. So same applies to like your Gmail or even Instagram account. They will have like a 2-step verification.
Okay, cool. So this is one of the screen I also would like to show everyone in terms of Facebook statistic, the audience. I think this is useful for you to plan your things. So you know that 22 million people is using Facebook right now, out of 30 over million, our population. So it's 86%. And then mainly, right, it is male. 55% is male, 44% female. This one quite surprised me, I thought female would be more initially.
More kaypoh.
More kaypoh, don't know. Maybe guys like to see Lang Loi Gua. Yeah. So this is just sharing from me. Any more questions from the floor? Okay, if they...
Joshua.
Yes, go
you
ahead.
show 86%. How can it be 86%? Only 22 million versus 33?
Wow, good question. I never really count myself. Let me double check. Hold on.
Should be 66 only, 67.
Advertising which... Wait.
Only 61% if you count 22 over 36.
A good question, no? Because this statistic is not done by me, but how come you say 81%? Let me see. Good question, though. Okay, let me share my screen. You see, here it says Facebook reported advertising reach compared to total population age 13 plus. So I think, okay. Because I think maybe they count only 13 plus and then they come up with this figure. No? Yeah. So because the 22 million is everyone, right? Including the age from 1 to 13, right? So this specifically segment, they only say, as long as you're 13 plus, my reach is 86%. This is done by a so-called third-party research company. I just use that statistic that they do.
I think I accept your explanation because 80% is the reach lah. It's not really the total number of Facebook users.
True. Okay. Any more questions from the floor? Okay, if there's no questions today, we already covered the hard skills. Then we are looking forward to see you tomorrow where we'll talk about the soft skills, where we will talk about using questions. So like for example, let's say people come to you, right? You want to use questions to entice them to find out their needs. So looking forward to see you guys tomorrow. We will talk about the soft skill, the art of asking questions by tomorrow. So same time, 10 o'clock, we will see you tomorrow and I will upload this into a private video. I think most likely I will upload into YouTube, but it will be delisted and I will send to you guys the link. Okay? So, all right. So then, happy lunch, happy weekend, and see you guys tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Thank you guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Tree.
Okay, thank you, Tree. Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yes. Send us your number, Tree. We'll be calling
do,
you
will do, will
soon.
do.
I will send in the chat group lah.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you, Joshua.
Tree's number. All right. Okay.
Joshua, you don't have to send to everybody. I think only send to the people who attended today.
Like that.
Only the people attended today. I think it's only fair to Tree.
Yeah, or else they'll be start calling her and they don't know
Correct.
anything.
They don't attend the class. They don't know anything. Then she has to repeat everything all again.
I think to be fair, or else she'll be getting a lot of calls. You know what they want.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll send privately lah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye,
See you guys
everyone.
tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, Tree. Thank you. Okay.